Okay, I'm switching now. Okay, that was like an 8-second count from Captain N. So that's not nearly as bad. That's more what it should be. I don't know. And it's still a little weird because, okay, I'm on fire. You might be just a few seconds difference. It's not like a huge difference though. I don't know what's up with Twitch tonight right now, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. And unfortunately, I might just trim out that other part from before. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, well. Yeah, his might be... I'm still thinking it might be slightly behind, but as long as you guys can follow the game, then that's okay. Before, you guys were like minutes behind me. It was ridiculous. Unfortunately, I might just trim out that other part that I just did. So a little bit, this is going to be cut out for the actual, for posting it to YouTube. But we've already lost time, so let's go ahead and continue here. And so the part that I may trim out, all I did was just to quick explain it. Took the photograph, dipped it in each tub for exactly 60 seconds of real time, then pulled it out. Did it for each tub, put it in the sink, soaked it in water. It waits 5 minutes in-game time. It's real fast. You just click past the lines. And then I hung it to dry for a quick sec. In-game time passes. And then I got the photograph. So that's all that you would have missed if you watch from part 1 to 2 on YouTube. I'm not going to bother with the other part because that's all that happened so far. So, okay. So, just again briefly for what I explained, just because what I explained in the other part that I might just trim out, just for you guys. Again, I did get the movie. I only got it today, so I didn't get to watch it before tonight's stream, so I'll probably watch it this weekend. Yeah, it actually made me wait in game. And you don't know exactly how long you're supposed to wait either. I just had to figure it out that it was 60 seconds. I figured it was something round, but, you know, was it 30 seconds, 20 seconds? You know, you just kind of keep trying until finally 60 seconds worked. It puts the lotion on its skin. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me hard. Okay. A timer, yeah. Oh yeah, I used my phone for a timer because I was not going to count out 60 seconds on my own. What else did I mention before? I don't know, whatever else. I figured out a few things off screen in between since last time. I accidentally got an achievement, which I'll point out in a sec here. Let's go ahead and take, actually, I don't think I need the tongs anymore. I do have this frame, which I suspect can fit into it. You slide the photograph into the frame, a perfect fit. You now have a framed picture. Why I have this portrait, I have no idea. Portrait you framed yourself. It's a very fine rendition of someone's head. What else did I discover? Let's see. I'll come back to that, because I'll explain that clock in a minute. I realized I hadn't messed with the clock. Oh, and I get it. In real life, it's going to take time. That's fine. For the purposes of the game, I feel like they should have expedited that. Like, don't make me wait actual time for too long. Or it should have just all been dialogue things where you put it in, you soak it, and you say, you let it sit for a minute, and then you took it out. Instead of me having to actually figure out how long I'm supposed to put it in for. That's just really my only complaint. I discovered this, and this got me an achievement, which it won't pop up now. If you actually, here, let's go ahead and save in front of her. If you use the camera on her, you center the subject and snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. We actually look at the photograph. A Polaroid photo of the strange woman in the dining room. She's holding a glass full of prune juice. Yeah, the real experience of boredom just sitting there watching it. That's real fun for a game. Dip your nuts, it takes less time. I don't think that will work necessarily. whoever was mentioning it, isn't the camera, it like shows the future or like bad stuff? I'm suspecting this is like maybe a hint system for some of these certain puzzles, because if it's showing her with prune juice, I feel like that's what I need to do to make it happen. Hey, Star. Don't worry, Star. You actually have missed very little. For about 20 minutes, we had technical difficulties with Twitch, and even then, I still think it's kind of off. But hopefully you're not delayed, Star, because everything was desynced real bad with the chat and the stream, so you really didn't miss much. Dialect, along with the sounds as well, right? You've got mail. So what I need to do is I need to talk to her, right? I don't remember the dialogue to get her to the point of her falling asleep, so I need to kind of mash through it again. Decline. Let's see. Let's see. Really open up. I don't think I've done this one before. This doesn't look any more delayed than usual. It might be fixed now, Star. Hopefully it's fixed. It looks good for you, because it was pretty bad earlier. I don't think I've actually had this particular tree. I don't recall having this many talking points. You assume if she had anything to add, she'd speak up. You continue. So Valerie, the girl who always wears hats? We had art together last year, but lately, time passes as you talk, and you notice Aunt Dahlia starting to nod off. Her eyes are half open, she's not really focused on you. Maybe I did have this one. No reason to stop her on a roll. I think maybe that is the one I had. I couldn't remember exactly. Now, I'm going to let her sleep. Now, can I save with her asleep? So if I'm right, yeah, there's a lot of options, Captain N, and it's like one slight branch leads off to actually more bullshit, which is actually kind of annoying. We have the purple stuff, right? So I'm thinking if I put it in her glass. I did not actually test this. This is just what I'm suspecting. Being careful not to make a sound, you lean in front of Dahlia and pour your bottle's contents into her glass. She awakens with a start and resumes sipping at her glass as if nothing happened. I didn't think that she would just immediately start sipping. I thought I could be like, cheers, and like we try to drink at the same time or something, but yeah, it got me to where I wanted. Luckily, this is the only like one that we've encountered that has this kind of dialogue. The rest of it's been pretty straightforward. After several sips, Dahlia realizes something is wrong and begins coughing. Looks like the prune juice works both ways. What did you do? She collapses on the table, clawing towards you. You little punk! How dare you! Ooh. She's melting! Melting! Oh, she's actually, like, burning away. You notice a loud hissing sound slowly building from deep within the woman. She falls to the ground and begins to melt out of existence. Nothing remains in her place except a small cassette tape. Nice! Oh, I got an achievement. An old story's end. Sweet. We've killed the witch! Okay, so I think, again, that this camera... It looks like we have limited number of shots, but I bet you only need it for certain puzzles to help you figure it out. You probably could have done that without using the camera to tell you if you just figured it out on your own. Killing... Hey, look, she doesn't belong in my house, alright? Get out of my house or you die. That's how I roll. I'm from the streets! It's a cassette tape for listening to music. This was left behind when Aunt Dahlia melted away. So now, you take the cassette tape. Now you just need a way to listen to it. Because the ghost out there wants to listen to the song. I assume that's what's on here. Make some powdered donuts. I don't think that powder would taste very good. Say please at least. Also, let me make sure. I think there's other bullshit I can take in here. Candles are burned down and used. Even though they weren't here this morning, the drips of wax make cool shapes, though. Can I take this? Yes, I can. You slip the candle into your bag. A fancy placemat frilled with lace. Far too upscale for any of your family dinners. Oh, wait. Did I already take one? I took one. I must have took one earlier. I don't want the prune juice. Deco plates. I think that was another. Decorative plates are a common collectible item among women your mother's age. I assume some of this stuff is actually bullshit items I don't need, but we'll take everything we got, or everything we can get, because who knows. Blue candle, the red candle? It's neither. It's the white candle. I think that's all I can take in here. What else did I figure out? Let's see. Oh, the coat hanger. Remember there's this, the glowing thing here in the disposal? Something down there, something shiny? Use a wire hanger. You carefully bend the hanger into a hook. You manage to do so after pricking yourself a scant 4 or 5 times. You thread your new hook into the disposal drain and easily remove the object inside. It's a key. You place it in your pack. Now this is a study key. This fancy brass key unlocks your dad's study upstairs. So we have another place we can access now. Very skinny. Already starting off with the Cutman jokes, eh? Oh, that's a good point, Captain Ed, huh? Yeah, I don't know how this candle will be used, if at all, in this one. Yo, Kick-Ass. You're lucky, Kick-Ass. You missed 20 minutes of Twitch being dumb and delayed, so we didn't make too much progress since the first 20 minutes of tonight, which actually really sucks. I really lost a lot of time there. Okay, so we got the key. What else did I discover? Oh, okay, let's go back out into the hall here. Yeah, I deleted her, like in the Matrix. Is it really murder, though? Is it, though? You can't prove anything. The Anger Girl here. I've been living here for 32 years. It's not your house. Anger ripples across her face. 32 years, guys. And stay out of my room. No boys allowed upstairs. I'm thinking that they coded this in a very clever way. By that, I mean just a very simple way. Because I completely didn't notice when we were playing the last time that I didn't look at this clock. I looked at it, but I didn't examine it. Moving for a closer look at the clock. It's got a bunch of years on here. Yeah, you missed her evaporate away. Sorry. She dead. She dead as dirt. Ash, really, she flew away. So you have all these years here. 32 years ago, from today's date, in real time, 2020. That's 1988. You can look at all the different tabs. They're all just the same. If you fiddle around with the screwdriver, you wedge your screwdriver under the tab and push, but it's fastened tightly to the clock. If you take it to the year that the girl is talking about, 1988, you wedge your screwdriver under the 1988 tab and push. It pops off immediately and clatters to the floor. And suddenly, the maid screamed, "A gunshot!" I did it in the wrong order. A gunshot! The maid screamed! A shriek echoes through the house. It sounds like it came from the entryway. It rings in your ears before abruptly stopping, as if it never happened at all. That really sounds like I committed murder, because I don't really understand how that works. No, it's not the demon clock. Just because I popped off a year from the clock doesn't mean that year didn't happen or didn't exist anymore. But for some reason, doing that makes her gone. It's just like, sorry, you were here 32 years ago, and 1988 didn't exist. Get out of my house. So now she's gone. I don't exactly know the logic behind that, but I assume her text changes depending on what year you play the game in. Next year, it would say 33, but the whole point is every time it would roll back to 1988 every time, so it'll always be correct. I actually, I own the 7th Guest and the 11th Hour on Steam now. I played the 7th Guest as a kid. I might actually want to play that for you guys at some point, honestly. It's a little bit of a slog for some of those parts, but I enjoy the 7th Guest back then. I've never played the 11th Hour. It'd be kind of interesting if we were to do those at some point. But I totally dig those games, despite their flaws, at least for the 7th Guest. Okay, so we got the key. We need something for the kid to be able to listen to. Now, before I go upstairs and show you a big revelation I had, I want to check something. I did not actually check this off screen before. I want to quickly get back over to... It kind of sucks that I gotta travel all this way back here, but I need to get back over to the tree with the beast from the east. Because I have the camera now, I want to try Also, apparently, I saw the achievement for here when I got the medallion when I came back across through here. Based off of the description of the achievement, I'm thinking that if I didn't have the medallion, I would have died coming back through here. I assumed the plant man would maybe come back and get me, but the medallion protects you, and that's why I got an achievement when I passed through here before. Yeah, I seriously might do it at some point. I'm on fire. I think it would be kind of fun. Murder Shaggy. We've already committed murder twice so far. You guys really want to commit more? I mean, you know, I'm all for it if you guys are. So let's try using the camera on this, and it might give me a hint on what I'm supposed to do with the beast. You center the subject and snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. A Polaroid photo of the beast from the east cowering before a horrific face. Perform taxidermy. I don't know if that's one of the context actions I can do. Look, talk, and taxidermy. He's allergic to yeast, on which we feast. Here, have this horrible face. That didn't work. I guess that face wasn't horrible enough for him. Oh, give me back the camera shot. You know what? Just because maybe if I get something for having all the photographs, I'm going to take another picture. T-Rex. Oh, the head! This is horrifying, right? You hold out shrunk head with trembling hands. The beast falls to one knee and bows its head, submitting. Impressive loot. Me not realize you such high level. It backs away nervously. Maybe we play again someday. The hulking brute shuffles backward facing you until he reaches a safe distance. Then he bounds off into the trees. Be afraid, be very afraid. So we got an achievement for that. So this camera is pretty awesome. I only have one shot left though, but I think I might be able to find more film, hopefully. At least you smile for the camera. Show him all those teeth. Yeah, like a witch doctor. Ooga booga booga. Now look, we can actually finally go ahead and dig up this uneven dirt. The shovel slides easily into the dirt. After 3 scoops, you uncover something. You think it's some kind of badge. Town Center Galleria is written across it. You tuck the security badge into your bag. Slappy mentioned something at the mall or whatever, right, with the Galleria. We probably need that for whenever we encounter him there. Oh, my phone battery. Right, I should check it. It's about to die. It's at 5%, bruh. Oh, yeah, yeah, the girl screaming bloody murder? Or are you talking about Aunt Dahlia? Either way, they're both dead now. Last torch goes, yeah. I don't know, if I die, then I don't, portable charger. I wish I had one. Since you mentioned it before, I'm on fire. Just for the sake of time, just for thing, the shed. Do I currently have what I need to open the shed, or do I still need something? If I still need something, you don't have to tell me. If I have the item now, let me know, and I'll just go to the shed now and get what I need. Because I don't think I necessarily picked up anything that would help for that. So let me look at the map code real quick too. See, she's gone down there. The ooze is still red. I don't know if I'll have to do something about the ooze. We're dealing with the ghosts now. I don't know if all the red things are stuff you need the photograph for. I don't know if you would need it for the ghosts. I mean, I can figure it out without it, but... No, I never did figure out what the battery runs out. And it honestly might run out here, and then we'll find out what happens. If I die, that's going to be really dumb, though. Because then I might actually be kind of screwed. You think your theory is wrong? Okay. Let's go ahead and just move back then. So let's get back to the house, and I'm going to show you guys a big revelation that I had about the house. And I actually noticed it slightly on the first session, but then looking at it again, then it really became apparent to me what was happening. Because there's actually quite a bit that we've missed. I wish there was quick travel, honestly. It's annoying you have to, like, backtrack this hard. That's what I'm thinking, Captain N. Like, there's still a puzzle to solve there. Like, the ghost, it made sense. Aunt Dahlia made sense. Beast from the East. But I don't know what I would need to do about the monster blood. I don't know. I may not have what's needed to deal with it. I mean, if I kill it, I don't know. What will it leave behind an item for me? Because I already got what I needed out of the tunnels. You figured I could use the purple stuff to age the lock? I mean, I could have tried that. But for now, we'll leave it be. For all I know, maybe we can't get in the shed. It's actually a possibility. Now, check this out, guys. If you looked at the map, when I noticed it before, I thought it was weird, right? Then I'm like, is there another branch to what I see? Well, guess what? I also discovered if you hold the arrow keys, it can show you different paths to go. You turn at the top of the stairs heading across the landing. This is a hallway I didn't even know existed. There was literally another whole section of the house that I never even found the locked doors for. Doi. So, it was actually nice that I discovered you could use the arrow keys. Monster blood eats its summoner, you think? Yeah, I know, right? This was here the whole time. Records of your family's many adventures. Somehow adventure always means hours in the car. These kids in these photos look strangely familiar. There's a bug skittering inside the light. Disgusting! Okay, calm down, door. What the fuck was that? Big door. Some kind of force has locked the master bedroom. There must be some important stuff in there. Try pushing and pulling, but nothing will open this door. It's being held shut. Well, also there's spooky smoke downstairs. You might be a little behind on fire. It didn't seem like nearly as much as before, though. Let's see if we can open this one. Might not want to open those doors. Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Weird. Normally this hallway ends with a hatch up to the attic. The door opens, but not without some effort. The frame seems a little warped. You pass through into the next room, dodging a bit of falling plaster as you pass through the doorway. Is this out to the, Nope, it's somewhere different. It's just a dead end. The hatch in the ceiling should lead to the attic. What is that sound? This pipe is the only notable feature of the room. There are several rusted areas. It's seen better days. I like how the option is I can also hit it, because that's a good idea. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear the walls just moved. They're probably going to crush me. What is this on the wall? There's like a little red spot, or those bricks or something. Yeah, it's pretty dang dark. Is there a door above? Well, in here, yeah, I see the door. Dude, if I found the haunted mask, that would be fucking awesome. Small hatch in the ceiling leads to the attic above. It's too high to reach unaided. I have a step stool. You slam your closed fist into the pipe. You hear ringing from the pipe and in your ears. Pain rings up your arm, too. You hear a dull grinding all around you. Is it coming from the walls? Battery time. It's fucking... Dude, it's 1%! Oh, God. Let's use the step stool. Step ladder. You place the step ladder beneath the attic hatch. Oh, shit. There's no doubt about it. The room is shrinking. Dude, that's awesome. Can we dick around and get crushed? Hit the pipe again! The walls are too close for comfort. There's little room to move around. Hit it again! Oh! That was a nasty sound. The room's grown too small for you to fit. You attempt to stop the oncoming walls by wedging yourself between them, but it's a losing battle. Game over. Nasty. Get out, Valerie. We're huge! You slide open the hatch. I hope. Pull down. You pull down the ladder. Oh, you barely get enough time. Every action has to be used properly. Let's climb. As you scamper to freedom, the walls close around your foot. You struggle, but the grinding proves too much to bear. What? What happens if I, like, put this shit down? Can I not do it fast enough? You can't climb fast enough. Every action... Yeah, every action, It's like that one-woman corpse party. Like, how would you do it any faster? Right? You wouldn't. I'm wondering if I leave the room and come back, does it reset the time? Nope, the room is shrinking. Like, what if I move back out? Is it still just gonna be small in there? Shoot. It is. You got an idea I'm on fire? Because it definitely is not working here. Flood the room with the bath and sink, then you can reach the... Oh. Wrong game, I'm on fire. Wrong game. Wrong game, you troll. It's called the panic room. This doesn't make... There's gotta be something I can do about the walls. I'm gonna come back here later. I'm not sure what we can do about that. There has to be something else we need to do. We have some other rooms we can check though, so let's go ahead and do that. Since I can't, I wanna make sure I get up the right hallway. Do I have anything that would affect the walls? I mean, weed killer, coupons, that's not gonna do it. Peanut butter? Horses? A chess piece? I mean, it feels like I don't have anything necessarily in my inventory that would seem helpful. At least for now. There might be another item I can get. Jam it. I mean, I maybe could. We'll come back there, and if I don't find an item that's definitely points out what it should be, we can like try that. But yeah, I'm thinking I might need something else. Normally this is your bedroom door. Now, who knows? Can we actually get inside? Okay, we actually get inside now. One of the ghosts, whichever one was blocking it, isn't blocking us anymore. You seek solace in your bedroom. It appears to be jammed. I can't remember what flavor it was, but Lone Star. Use jelly on the walls. I mean, you never know, Star. For all you know, it seals the cracks in the walls, and then it's like, oh, we're good now. As you set foot in your bedroom, a wave of relief washes away your apprehension. It's unchanged, except for one conspicuous addition. Conspicuous. What was added? This poster? Oh, it's a whatchamacallit. Your dresser stands in the corner collecting dust. Ooh, that was a nasty sound. You pull a drawer slightly, resulting in an ear-shattering wood-on-wood squeal. No, never again. That noise is the main reason your clothes are all over the floor. If only Mom understood. I don't blame you, bruh. Was it raspberry? I was gonna say strawberry, but my mind said no, I think it's raspberry. I should have just guessed raspberry. Lone Star. Oh yeah. Personally, I don't really care for peanut butter and jelly. I just prefer peanut butter. I don't like the consistency of jelly. I never liked it as a kid. As an adult, I maybe could be okay with it, but just because I always hated it as a kid, I just don't even have jelly now. I just have peanut butter sandwiches, and they're delicious. With milk. Peter Pan peanut butter. Is that a special brand? His unique brand? I want my boombox. I want to be able to play the music on it. Oh, guys, our phone is dead. Can we call Mom? Battery's too low to do that. Can you check the map when it's dead? Unfortunately, your phone is dead. You'll need to find a way to charge it. Well, can't use the phone. It exists. Oh, somehow I probably shouldn't be surprised. It's always nice having a ceiling fan in your room. You really feel in control of your air density. You gaze out your window to the street below. Everything looks so normal out there. It still hasn't started raining for what that's worth. And then we action dive right out the window. And then you're dead. You keep your favorite childhood toys on the shelf. Your taste's always been a little creepy. I always felt like those should just be kept separate. It's like if you can't be bothered to get them separately and to just mix it your damn self. I don't know. I know, I can't even call for help. Not that we could before either. We could call like 411 and that was about it. Mom got so mad when you hung all these posters up. But what does she know? You'll love these bands forever. Alright, they're all the same ones. Piggy bank? Oh, no, my bed. I clicked the piggy bank. I want money. Your bed always feels so comfy and safe. Part of you wants to curl up and hide until this all blows over. I don't think that would work. It actually gives me the option to sleep. What if I do that? You collapse onto your bed and shut your eyes. In mere moments, you drift off. You shoot up in bed with a start. You're more rested, but doubt you slept as long as it feels. I wonder if that actually did anything. It's not a phase, Mom. Gosh. It's a way of life. You don't use your nightstand too much, just one of those pieces of furniture that sticks around. Nope. I want the... Slide the nightstand drawer open. What do we got? Games. Oh, that's right. You stashed some of your favorite video games in here when David came over. You obviously didn't find them. Whew. Okay, I'll take them. You decide you better hold on to these games. Some old video games you've been holding on to for years, including your favorite, Adrift Off Vega. Is that supposed to be a playoff of an actual game? Some of your clothes are strewn about. Are these clean or dirty? Who knows? We'll smell. You take a tentative whiff. Definitely dirty, but not so much you couldn't wear them again. You ball the clothes up and shove them in your backpack. Why? Oh, because the washing machine. Why would I need to wash my clothes, though? What possibly could that solve for a puzzle? Washing my clothes. Let's look at the chessboard. Here's the one thing that doesn't belong. You never had a chess set. This seems like somewhat of an antique model. You hunch over the board and sink deeply into thought. Oh, I'm going to need more chess pieces, guys. Because we have... the queen... Oh, do I have to, like, think of what spot to put it in? Let's think here. Because they're absolutely filthy. So... This is white. See, there's 3 divots, which makes me wonder where I'm supposed to put it. Place the queen on the board. I assume I have to, like, create checkmate? I need 2 other pieces. I bet you I have to put 3 things down that create a checkmate. This piece will cover this one. So it's either a bishop or the queen goes here. This one... I don't know what the point of this one would be. If it would try to move there... It's got to be a knight. A knight would be the only thing that blocks these 2 pieces. We're looking for a knight and a bishop. Hey, Moxie. Also, before I forget, Moxie was the person I forgot last time for the last stream. I'm so sorry. Just wash them. Just do your laundry, you ungrateful little shit. Okay, so... It appears to be a combination chess set and puzzle box. Maybe some of the pieces on the board trigger the compartment to open. Alright, so we most likely need, the other pieces around the house here somewhere. Is that really? That's all in my room here. I was hoping we'd find more. Toys, bed. Let me make sure I got everything. Posters. I want to grab my boombox. I don't know why this isn't clickable. Unless I can, like, use... You start messing with the cassette. After a few minutes, you notice the black tape inside is starting to unspool. What now? Is it ruined? You scramble around looking for a solution, but nothing presents itself. Out of options, you stick your pinky finger into the spokes and turn. Plastic teeth bite into your skin. It really hurts. Fortunately, your idea works and the black tape gradually pulls back into place. You have no idea if it will still play, but at least nobody will know what you did. Okay. Well, so what? Resident Evil 2 all over again. Am I Leon? Can I be Leon? I'm Leon. I know this isn't Leon's voice, but I'm Leon. This isn't the same room. It's a bathroom. Let's go in there. All right, Captain N. We might still be here. I want to try to. I don't know if we can finish this game tonight or not. We'll see, depending on how it goes. We lost a lot of time before. You're in the bathroom. It smells a little musty in here. You take a good look. I don't like the poster that's off in my corner in my room. The ghost is just like, hey, what's up? You having a good time in the bathroom there? You take a good look at yourself in the mirror, fixing a few uncooperative hairs. At least you don't see any pimples. Your average everyday bathroom sink. This one's always drained pretty slow. It's probably clogged. Mine always gets clogged with my hair. I'm losing my hair, guys. Actually, it's true. We were a Jill sandwich earlier, Star. We actually really were, too. 808. If we use the sink, you turn the faucet and hot water begins pouring out. Is there going to be a message on the mirror? Like, I know what you did last summer. Oh, it's actually staying on. It looks like a mere bathroom cover, but it actually hides a laundry chute. The bathroom cover opens easily and without resistance. Oh. This laundry chute goes directly to the laundry room downstairs, or at least it used to in normal house. I can jump down there. Now there's a basket down below which should break my fall. We'll actually do that when we're ready to leave here. You don't remember what's in this drawer. Guess you don't use it very often. Pull the drawer open. Oh look, a hand mirror. You take the hand mirror. Flimsy hand mirror, but hey, it's good enough to show your reflection. I'm gorgeous. Maybe I'm hideous. You guys be the judge. Am I gorgeous or am I hideous? Oh, I'm totally gonna jump down the chute, but after I finish exploring here. You consider a nice hot shower to calm down, but decide to wait until later. Bathroom rugs. Bathrooms have rugs, so you don't slip when you leave the shower. We're not willing to take a shower right now, but we were sure as hell we're ready to take a nap. Just do it. Do it, pussy. Can I turn this on too? It's a faucet that operates water for the shower tub combo. I don't know about you guys. I don't like shower tub combos. I hate showering in a tub. If I'm going to take a bath, I'll be in the tub. If I want to shower, I want an actual standalone shower. It's just a personal preference. I can't stand combo ones for myself when I want to shower. I need a separate one. Hit yourself and see if your character likes to knock on wood. You turn on the water, feeling it with your hand until it's nice and hot. Then you switch it to shower and let it spray harmlessly in the tub. Ooh, check it out. Look at that. We got a code, guys. Hold up. Snapshot. But I need to actually write this down. 108194 and a smiley face. I don't know why there's a smiley face. The mirror's completely fogged up except for this one spot. Looks like somebody wrote a message with their finger. It says 1081943. Well, that was an easy puzzle. No more drawers I can open. Guest room. You share this bathroom with guests who stay in the room next over. You open the door to the next room, which you hope is the guest room. Well, we'll come back to the chute. We will take the chute when we're going to go back downstairs. Codis. Oh, so hot. Oh. Mom would flip if she saw the guest room like this. It looks like a toy store exploded. Yeah, what the hell? Just kept all their crap in here. It looks like my room. One time your brother tied all his Ninja Bandit toys to this fan so they could fly. Of course, you forgot they were there when your uncle stayed over a few weeks later. The look on Uncle Frank's face. How are you to know he had debilitating ninja phobia? I assume that's a real thing. There's got to be an actual term for fear of ninjas. Mom must have redecorated recently? This style is supremely questionable. What the hell is this? It's like a skull mixed with an ice cream cone. Are the eyes... The eyes are flickering in that, guys. His eyes are lighting up. Also, the wallpaper is nasty. God, this room's a disaster. It's an enormous stack of toys, dolls, stuffed animals, maybe even... It's a Terminator! Beep-boop-bop. Skynet has taken over. Before you can finish your thought, a robot emerges from the pile. He totters towards you before pointing his laser blaster right between your eyes. You remember the toy from somewhere. An Annihilator 3000, you think. It doesn't seem like he's playing. Why is it that the whole thing is whenever you want to make something sound like futuristic and awesome, you tack on like 3,000, 6,000, 9,000 to the name? You know? The Annihilator 3000. Well, it wasn't the stuffed animals that came to life. It was the robot, though, Moxie. Let's take a look at him. It's a toy. It's a toy-style robot. This one seems alive, though. He's glaring at you aggressively, and his weapons are lit up. He's gone weapons hot. For like 69,000. This one looks not quite as much like a Rock'em Sock'em robot. He's got like things like he's gonna like grip something and rip it off. The robot beeps a warning. Well then, his legs and feet seem pretty cheaply made. Robots like this always do terrible if they can't get traction. The Annihilator toy emits a series of clicks. Obviously, I'm gonna get myself killed here, but why not? Oh, there's a whirling sound coming from the robot toy. Robot beeps a warning. He'd probably topple easily on slick surfaces. Oh, I thought I would get killed. Take my screwdriver! You won't be intimidated by a toy. You chuck the screwdriver directly at its head, but it bounces off. Oh, he didn't like that. The Annihilator takes his turn next. What is this, an RPG? Shooting a deadly laser beam in your direction. It doesn't bounce off. Fortunately, you only notice it for a split second. Yeah, because now you're dead. Maybe this is what the jelly's for? Let's see. Can we look at all the other shit? What'll work on him, guys? Pinch him to death? I'd burn him with the candle, but it's not lit, so that's not gonna help. Show him the mirror. You're beautiful. Look at you. Screwdriver doesn't work. Taste my peanut butter. You chuck it at its head and it doesn't work. And you're dead. It used heat beam. It's super effective. My one weakness. Let's see. Sponge? Soap? Shrunken head. That's probably not gonna work. Maybe the soap? Fuck its circuits up? Take that, robot. You empty the entire bottle of dish soap at the Annihilator's feet. It attempts to walk towards you, but the soap proves too much. Oh, you make it because you mentioned its topply legs. It swings its arms and legs rapidly, trying to regain its footing, and falls flat on its mechanical face. Achievement unlocked. Toy terror. Batteries included. I didn't think it would be used that way. I thought I would just like spray it. It would be like gurk and then just like short out. But I mean that works. Oh, can I take its batteries? If the robot seemed angry before, it's certainly furious now. Fortunately, he can't even see you. It's too slippery for him to stand back up. There's a panel on his back that could probably be popped open. We need batteries for something. Oh, that was the other thing I didn't show you guys. The remote control in the TV room. I forgot to pick it up, and I think it needs batteries. Oh, pop it open with the screwdriver. Right? Just wedge it in there. Smash it with the shovel. I mean, honestly, that's a good idea too, Moxie. I mean, honestly, the shovel should work too, but I think we have to get the batteries out of it. You carefully unscrew the panel on the back of the robot. Oh, baby. Look at the batteries. These batteries are what power the robot. If you remove them, he should cease to operate. In this game, he might just keep operating, to be honest. You pop the batteries out of the Annihilator and pocket them. Annihilator 3000, thank you very much. The robot abruptly stops moving without another sound. Oh, now you refer to it as the Annihilator 3000 doesn't seem so threatening without its batteries. It's now as harmless as any other toy. I should take it with me, keep it in my inventory, and then when an enemy comes up, I'll quickly pop in the batteries and face it towards them, and then laser beam shit to death. Actually, for that matter, couldn't I just take its laser beam? But maybe it's built into it. Set fire to the place. Honestly, we should, because this is our house, but it's not our house. We'd be better off just burning this shit down to the ground. Shovel is the solution to every problem. I mean, it would be for me. It's one of the few weapon-like things we have. The shovel and the screwdriver are like, I could just dual wield them and like shank at things. Just stab very bluntly with them. Shovel Knight would be proud. You imagine it would be comfortable to just dive right in and fall asleep. What, in all this mess? I don't think so. This is a really weird looking room. Furnishings, toys. All the toys are just grouped together, so I don't think there's anything I can do with them individually. If there is a toy that's actually worth a damn, then I'm not going to find it amongst all this crap. Closet, though. Closet where guests can keep their clothes and things while they stay over. You open the closet door, but it's not what you expected. It's going to be the, you hold your breath just in case and hop through to the other side. It's the portal room. So we only need to open one more door. Nice. I think that's everything up here that I can really notice. We're gonna go ahead and jump down the chute, because why not? Smash it with a shovel to make sure the robot won't work anymore. Well, because, right, if it's like any actual horror thing, it would come to life again, even without the batteries. Do your laundry. Spade and neuter your pets with a shovel. You're not gonna risk that. Not today. Oh, sorry, guys. It was the same reason why they gave us the option to enter the furnace, but you're like, I'm not gonna actually do that, though. Seriously, with what's been going on, you can't imagine where you might end up. Well, do it anyways. Can we do this, guys? Can we throw our clothes in there? You hold your clothes out over the chute before letting it go. It bangs against the chute walls on its way down. I guess we'll find it down there. Now follow it! Oh, well. Sorry, guys. The game wouldn't let us. Disappointed. Disappointed! I think we can go into some of these, maybe. I think the farthest right one is the study. We have the key for that. Bullshit! Oh, the door creaks open. You glance inside but don't see anybody. Was it even really locked? Oh. It connected through here. Okay, guys, because it's connected to the bathroom. Okay, that makes sense. I know! That's actually a really good point, I'm on fire. We jumped down a dark sewer pipe where we couldn't see where it led to. Whereas the chute, which has something to land in down below, in our house that we know where it goes. That's actually very bad logic by the game. It's like, nah, I'm not going to do the chute, but I'll jump in this dark hole. Let's see. Will it use it automatically? Probably not. Let's use the key. The key slides naturally into the lock, which opens as you turn it. Success! You sneak into Dad's study. Why do you need to sneak? No one's home. Oh, look! The computer! We have the code! Which we didn't even know we needed. The study feels set apart from the rest of the house. Everything being made of expensive wood like oak and mahogany. What's your favorite type of wood? Mahogany. It's a deceptively thick instruction manual for a cassette player. Are you telling me we're too stupid to know how to use the cassette player and that's why we can't interact with it yet? That better not be the reason why. You crack the book and flip to a dog-eared page. Never heard a term. I know what they mean, but I never heard that word used that way. Order of operation. First, place batteries into the back of the player. Oh, we need the batteries for the thing maybe then. I thought it would be for the remote control. Maybe it's both. Second, open the cassette door and place the cassette inside until it clicks. Take care that the top of the cassette is facing down. Lastly, close the cassette door. Press play to begin listening to music. Do we really need instructions for that, guys? I know, it's like all or nothing, Star. All or nothing. No wishy-washy half and half bullshit. Either be a boss or be a pussy. One of the two. Jump in the hole. Volumes and tomes are packed tightly on each shelf of the bookcase. A few of them look interesting. I don't know why I try to climb, but... thick book. It's a thick leather-bound volume on mythical creatures. Volume 3, apparently. Will that help us with the beast from the east, which we already solved? You crack the book and flip to a random page. Some legends claim a gargoyle's saliva turns its prey to stone, leading experts to speculate the side effects of an all-rock diet. It's a small paperback about ghosts and famous hauntings. You crack the book. It's such a... You crack open the book? I feel like they're missing a word there. You crack the book. Like, over my knee, I'd take it and go, like, smash. I crack the book. It's too low tech for... Because we're stupid. You know what? It actually is kind of a good point, Kick-Ass. Kids these days, they actually wouldn't really necessarily know what a cassette player is. Just like a VCR player. Again, I don't necessarily blame them. You know, the tech's been gone since they were born, but... It's just like, damn millennials. Yeah, exactly. I saw you. Yeah, fucking millennials. Not knowing old technology. This is an 8-track player. Let me show you how it works. It's not uncommon for one or more ghosts to populate an area of spiritual significance, like the ghosts in the entryway, I guess. Frequent haunt areas include childhood homes, schools, playgrounds, and points of passing. Makes sense. It's a thrilling adventure book full of action and intrigue. You crack the book to flip to this page. Fairly serious depression. The year has taken its toll. He moved across the room to the chair where he spent most of his time these days. Sitting, he stared ahead at the same view he saw every day. This was his reality now. Room, chair, view. He chanced to look at his watch. 3:33 p.m. My favorite time. February 29, 2004. It was a leap day. That year. This year, 2004. He wondered if he... What? He wondered if he could only remove this year from the calendar, like it never existed. Would things be different? Is that a hint for what you're supposed to do with the girl, which we already did? It's a thick leather-bound volume on mythical creatures, volume 4, apparently. Yeah, I mean, you really do have to remember that, you know, the kids, like, you can't necessarily blame them for stuff that they didn't grow up with. You know, if nobody taught them about it, how would they really know, right? Where would the context be for that for them? So, some stuff I give younger kids a pass. Other stuff, it's like, damn millennials. I know, I sound like a boomer. You crack the book and flip to the first page that catches your eye. Another long-standing myth is the mirror demon. This can be found across many cultures. In the most interesting versions, the creature cannot leave its mirrored prison. It is actually attacking its victims' images in said mirror. We might actually encounter one because we have come across some mirrors. I think those are all the main books. Papers everywhere. You recognize some as bills or notes to your dad, but there's plenty of new trash scattered around. You sift through the piles and find a worthy specimen. Straightening it out, you get to reading. To whom it may concern, on the eve of last Friday, I had the irredeemable displeasure of dining at your establishment. One Walk the Tiger. While the service had its own issues, it was adequately typical of venues of this ilk, so I would not deign you to tell you your business. That said, the troubling quality was your food. I ordered the melange chicken. I don't know. Melange. The melange chicken, which was my go-to item on your menu. And while the dish was, for the most part, pleasantly uneventful, the penultimate piece of fried fowl was quite curious. I suppose there's no delicate way to put this, so I'll be blunt. It was shaped like a giraffe. I was so ticked by this occurrence that I waited an embarrassingly long time before devouring it. I then left in my car, and I wasn't halfway home before who should startle awake in the back seat but my grandfather. It seems I'd forgotten entirely that he wanted to accompany me to dinner. We've been planning it for weeks. Well, that's just your fault. And believe you me, he's just the type of person to be amused by the giraffe-shaped chicken. In closing, I would like to ask if your particular chicken is an intended element of this dish, as I'd never noticed it prior. If this is intentional, consider this a formal request to have giraffe chicken lined up for next Thursday. Oh, that's kind of funny. I will be returning then with my grandfather, and our plan at this time is for him to join me in the restaurant. Given your role in the aforementioned mix-up, I believe this to be a reasonable concession. Thank you for your understanding. Theodore M. Ingram. That was a long thing to fucking read. No, John. You are the boomers. M'lady chicken? M'lady. I hear her breasts are quite tender. We'll do the computer in a sec. Oh, look, film. So we got another shot we can use. The piano is a sturdy and finely polished antique. A small plaque indicates it was manufactured by Shriek and Toggles. I don't know if you want your thing to be called Shriek. Your dad likes to tell a story about when your family first moved in, and it always seemed incredibly hot in this room. After 2 years, you finally realized that the fan was set to reverse, so instead of cool air, it was blowing hot air. That's just the type of guy your dad is. Isn't that a real thing? Depending on which way the fan blows air? Maybe it's not for temperature, but isn't there something like something else changes depending on which way the fan blows? Maybe I'm just remembering something completely different and unrelated. The backyard looks gloomy from up here. Dark sky, barren tree, lonely tires swing, rocking in a forsaken breeze. A framed motivational poster. Your dad's nuts about these things. Well, I can't see it because the thought bubble's in my way. The desk is messy, but with papers piled everywhere. With papers piled around whatever space isn't taken up by the computer. You'll never understand your dad's obsession with shag carpet. It's because he likes to shag, baby. Yeah. The chair. Oh, a chess piece. It appears to be a handcrafted wooden chess piece. A rook, you believe. We can use the rook in the top right, the queen on the left, and we need a knight. We need a knight. This is the night. This is the night. I'm gonna hit the streets. All right, no more Garfield. It just popped in my head. I can't help it. Let's try playing the piano. That's actually funny that they did that. You take your time to sit down and play your celebrated rendition of Chopsticks. Everybody knew Chopsticks. I didn't actually learn how to play the piano, and even I knew Chopsticks. Everybody learned Chopsticks and Jingle Bells. The really, really, really simple version of Jingle Bells. With like 3 keys at the end. Because your dad is Shaggy. Well, Shaggy, the kid's downstairs, and we gotta get him to freck out of this house if we could ever actually use the cassette player. It just does that again. It's a serviceable, if utterly outdated, personal computer. You can use this to access the internet, or maybe a knowledge database on CD-ROM, like Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia. That shit was the shit. That's actually what it was. That shit was the shit. Fucking Patrick Stewart. Sorry, I'm just flashbacks to my childhood, playing that. It wasn't a game, but I played it like it was a game, damn it. You open your favorite search page and think of subjects to enter. I assumed it wouldn't have been accessible if we didn't have the code. Since I didn't have the code as an item, the game just had to apply it knowing that I've seen the code. Yeah, that makes sense, Star. See, and I know I had heard of that before, because I don't think the game would be like lying about physics, you know, in this case. Let's see. Select a response. Photo. Type photography and hit enter. You select the third result and find yourself on an enthusiast how-to site. Okay, is this how you're supposed to know how to do it? Because if so, then I maybe have to take back a little bit what I said, how were you supposed to know? There was actually a way to figure it out, I guess. Oh, well, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see what it actually says first, I suppose. The site has 2 main sections. Supplies. Developing your own photography can be intimidating because of all the necessary supplies. But don't worry, our tutorial will detail each thing you need, so use it as a handy checklist. First are the chemicals. Developer, stopper, and fixer. Developer turns the latent image, the picture you took, locked in the film, and makes it visible. Stopper ceases the chemical reaction from the developer. Fixer is last, stabilizing your image and preventing it from being damaged by light. Besides these photos, don't forget some tongs so you can safely handle your photo. Clothespins so you can hang up the fruits of your hard work, and a source of running water to clean off your finished photograph. This better tell me the time. Yeah, pretty much right, because you didn't have the internet for all that. So I used to do book reports, not book reports, I used to do reports on like certain subjects, and I'd use that as a reference. I used the actual encyclopedia. We had a physical one, and I was able to do most of my reports in elementary school. All ready to develop some photos? Great! It's not as tough as it looks. Remember to always handle your undeveloped photo using tongs or a similar tool. Start by placing your undeveloped photo paper into the developer. You want to leave it in developer for 1 minute exactly. Okay, I will give it to the game. It actually did tell you how long. I still wish you didn't have to wait that long in game. It's not forever, but it's just like, come on. Then remove it from the developer and place it in the stopper. It will need to remain in the stopper chemicals for 1 minute exactly as well. Next, you want to place your photo in the fixer. After another minute in the fixer, it's time to rinse your photo in water. You want to run water over the developed photograph for about 5 minutes to ensure the chemicals are washed away. You'll want to hang your finished photo up so it can dry off. One popular method is to use clothespins and a clothesline, which is a common fixture of most darkrooms. Wait until the photo is dry, and you're done. With any luck, it's suitable for framing. And it even tells you to frame. You sucked at photography? I don't think we had photography in any of my schools, even in like high school. I'm pretty sure there was never a room for it. If that was an actual subject, it would have been an interesting thing to take. Do they have any kind of photography thing in college? I assume they do. But that would have been like a fun little elective thing to take, just for fun and for credits, I suppose. Actually, at least to give it a shot. I think I might have had some fun with it. I'm not like a huge camera and photo buff or anything like that, but it could be fun, at least to try. You thought I was gonna say it. Cursor blinks. The cursor blinks eagerly on the vast canvas of a blank address bar. Music. You type music and hit enter. The first result is your favorite digital music marketplace. Click on the search bar. For several empty moments, you stare at the search bar. No specific song or artist are coming to mind. It must be the weirdness of the day. You decide it's time to investigate more useful pages than your one-stop downloadable music shop. What's your next search term? We probably need something. Maybe we have to interact with the cassette tape first. Yeah, we didn't have it in high school. At least I'm 99% sure we didn't have it in high school, because I can't even picture a room where we would have had it, if we even did. How about dogs? You type dogs and hit enter, shivering at the thought of today's earlier incident. Oh, the dog with the lady outside, that's right. The one that nearly killed us. After scrolling through the results, you choose a promising-looking information hub. You're presented with 3 options. The breed listing is comprehensive. After brief perusal, you self-consciously select poodle. The images look vaguely similar to the canine you met earlier, but none have quite the same insane gleam in their eyes. Appropriately, there's also plenty of useful information about the breed, temperament, intelligence, famous poodles in history, and everything else anyone could possibly ever want to know about poodles. Nothing about insatiable bloodlust. You question Fifi's pedigree. Socially, dogs operate in a pack structure. At the top of the pack is the alpha, the strongest dog in the group. Alphas are established after a show of power or ability. When faced with proof of an alpha strength, weaker animals have no choice but to submit. Like the beast from the east? This is a common behavior in most pack animals, certainly all dogs and similar species. Tired of supermarket foods filling your beloved pet with chemicals and byproduct meal? With Yum Pet's new veterinarian recommended scientific well development formula, those days are over. We start with whole proteins, nature's healthiest and most delicious proteins. We add in wholesome fruits and vegetables, proven to benefit your pet's coat, energy level, and ear health. And that's it. No chemicals, no wheat or soy gluten byproducts. You wouldn't feed your junk child food, so why do it to your pet? New well development formula, only from Yum Pet. What do you think, guys? You guys ready to buy from them? Social, already did that. That's about all the dog information you can take for the time being. You delete the URL and prepare to enter something new. Not sure what the point of that one was, though. I guess maybe for the beasts from the east. Chess. Oh, this is actually good. If no one knows how to actually play chess, I suppose they would need some hints in here, huh? You type chess, hoping to get a rundown on the game. The first result seems perfect. The site presents 3 choices. Chess is a strategic battle simulation for 2 players, each with their own army. Each player's army is composed of identical pieces, the only difference being their color, commonly black and white. Each player begins with 8 pawns, 2 knights, 2 bishops, 2 rooks, 1 queen, and 1 king. The game is played in turns, each player making a single move before passing play to their opponent. If a player moves their piece onto a space occupied by an opposing piece, the second piece is captured and removed from play. Each piece moves in a very specific way, as described below. Pawn moves forward 1 square. On a pawn's first move in the game, it can move 2 spaces instead. A pawn cannot capture an enemy except by moving 1 diagonal space, which is only allowed during capture. Rook moves any number of spaces in one of the 4 cardinal directions. Knight moves 2 spaces in a cardinal direction, then 1 more space on either side. Bishop moves any number of spaces in a diagonal direction. Queen moves any number of spaces in any direction. King moves a single space in any direction. Good lord. The object of chess is to capture the opponent's king. When a player is 1 move away from capturing the king, the opponent is said to be in check. At this point, the opponent must move or otherwise protect his king from capture. In the event where no possible move can save the king from capture, that player is in checkmate and has lost the game. Achieving checkmate is the ultimate goal in a game of chess. I mean, yeah, they had to explain it for players because, you know, like for Moxie, if you know nothing about chess, how would you solve this puzzle? You wouldn't know what you're going for. You wouldn't feature... I missed all the chat from all the shit that I was reading. So they can lose capacity in relation to each other. A lot of reading, Captain N. Missed a lot of reading. They actually, the computer, I'll tell you this much, the computer tells you how you do the photography, and it even tells you the time. So the game actually did have a system to help you figure out how you were supposed to do it. So I gave credit to the game for teaching you that. It also teaches you about chess and stuff. Wouldn't look for some good old porn. What age do you think this is rated for, Kick-Ass? Come on now. This is a kid's game. Or at least safe for kids. We just read about Milady Chicken. Yeah, Milady Chicken. Now an expert in chess, you look for other sites to visit. It's time for a new search term. Alright, that's enough of that. Finished with your research, you close the browser and step away from the computer. Holy crap, let's just save so that all the information is in our brain. Some people don't know how to play chess. Some people don't know how to play poker. There's a shit ton of games that I never played. It's just, I grew up, I've played chess, checkers, poker, Connect 4, hearts, mahjong, spades, pinochle. I know how to play a lot of board games and card game shit. For sure. Oh, yeah, true. You have to spell it with a 0, Kick-Ass, otherwise it doesn't, truly count as porn. Oh, sorry, actually, it's supposed to be, PR0N. I'm on fire. Prawn. The concept is pseudoscience. I know, we always refer to that, you know, the alpha, the omega, the beta. Are you an alpha? Are you top dog? Jump scare from the robot. Yeah, well, we took care of that robot. We took care of him real good. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. So this was really just an information dump, and it got us the chess piece. Let's go back into my room, because now that we know how to operate the whatchamacallit... Dang terminology all these kids be using. It's funny when my mom asks me for, like, what does this word mean? And then first of all, my reaction is, 1, where did you learn that word? 2, I'm not going to explain to you what that word means, because she learned some weird internet terms that she should not be knowing about. I blame my sister. 4 AA batteries, enough to power any handheld electronic device. Well, can I, like, use it on... I can't use it on the stereo, guys. I don't understand why I can't, It very clearly seems like the thing I'm supposed to use for the music. I may have to... I don't know. Oops, I went the wrong way. I kept thinking that's the way out of here. I win this time. I'm on fire. But I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. I want to check my map, but I can't because my phone is dead. Here, kid, I got your cassette. I can't listen to it, but here's your cassette. That's not funny. You made him sad. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. What else did we acquire? The mirror. Let's go back to... Let's go see if I can use the remote control. You had your dad ask what muff divers are. You're like, look, Dad, let me tell you about the birds and the bees. And he's like, what? I'm like, that's right, Dad. It's my turn to teach you now. Yeah, we've been saying that. It really does look like a young Shaggy. If he had a dog with him, it absolutely would have been a Shaggy. So the remote control. It's a television remote useful for controlling the TV from across the room. Go ahead and take that. You hide the remote inside your backpack. I'm wondering if I can use this on the remote. Batteries don't seem to do much on their own. Use the remote on the television? Fast forward, mute, power, or mute, stop power, nothing seems to work. Television remote useful for controlling the TV from across the room. I guess I was wrong about that. Use the games on the game console. You aren't going to screw around with your vintage games. If the connectors bend, you have to do an entire breathing ritual to make them play correctly. Yeah, blow into the cartridge. Well, what the fuck? Why do I have it then? No, don't Google it. Safe search off. Or on, depending on what you're going for. What do we have? I'm still wondering that room. We need to get to the attic. There's nothing else I can do in here. Let me go back to the attic room. Let's just try the jam on the walls. At this point, it can't hurt to try. Safe search is to keep the kids safe. So turn that shit off. Is this open yet? No, that's still... There's nothing else I can interact with in here, is the thing. Like, the pipe... Well, that... I done fucked up. And now we must atone. I feel like you use the portrait on the wall! You hold it up so the boy in the portrait appears to be studying it. Quite so, you imagine him saying. Well, while you're cracking jokes, you're dead. You're dead, you dumbass, you're dead. You're bad. I'm a bad influence. You live like a real man. Okay, so we don't have what's next. Can I take a photo? Okay, the game, it won't let you use it if it fucks, if it's not, if you can't use if it's not meant for the, what the fuck am I trying to say? If the camera is not meant for it, it won't let you waste the film. So I don't have to be worried about wasting film. Also, this room reset itself. Or no, it didn't. Did it? I want to make sure that the room is how it's... Yeah, okay. I want the room fully opened until I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this room is just full of triggers. Smashing, I say. There's got to be something else I can do for that room, but now here's the problem, guys. What do we do? I really would like to check my map, but I can't. Let's go to the laundry room. I forgot that we jumped our clothes down there. We can at least maybe wash them. Throw the old lady in the room and lock the door. Oh, I forgot to try the jam, Star. You're right. I completely forgot to try it. We'll go back there and do that. The basket is full of dirty clothes, but there's an object here too. Maybe it fell out of the chute. But first, it smell. Ugh! You dig through the laundry and pull out a mask. There's an unsettling energy about it, but you can't say no to a free mask. You take it. Holy shit, guys! We found the mask. Holy shit, it's actually in the game. Seriously, jam that wall. Throw the corpse in it. The corpse is gone. It evaporated away to dust. I found the haunted mask. I did. That's fucking awesome. The head painting on the painting without a head. I could try it. That's actually a good point. Try putting. How dare it evaporate? Oh, dude, wearing it is not a good idea. It is absolutely not a good idea. The scariest mask you've ever seen. Just holding it, you feel drawn to its power in an uncomfortable way. It's dangerous. You pull the mask over your face. Did the font change? Something doesn't feel right. You yank the mask off and find that you're gasping for air. What is this thing? Oh, it actually lets you take it off. That's lame. Put it on again. You decide to retire to the dead. I can't. Oh, guys, I can't take the mask off again. It's out of my inventory. Oh, shit. Comic Sans. Not Comic Sans. Am I gonna die? I can't get the mask off. Run away. I can't take the mask off. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Bad trip, bad trip. I'm tripping balls. Let's go up to the mirror. Maybe we need to do something with the mirror. If I can remember how to get there while I'm tripping mad balls here. Oh, if you put it on more than once, then it would come off. I forgot about that. Sorry, Captain N. The Twitch delay was too much. Mirror? Nope. There is no fucking way to take this thing off. Rage quit, rage quit. Yes, I'm loading, and I don't care. Alright, so we know not to put it on. I mean, we knew not to do that in the first place, but... Here's the thing. Can we can't get our clothes. I guess I put the detergent in, but what am I supposed to wash? What else could I wash? This old photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Maybe I just run it without anything in there. What are you attempting to wash? The machine is empty. Fine. Throw the placemat in there. No. I don't think there's anything here that could be washed. The mask! Damn it! I meant to go for use. I don't want to have it have the state where I've already used it once. I want it to be fresh without ever having worn it, just in case. Also, it wasn't killing me having it on. I'm surprised it didn't kill me instantly. The one with the spiders is messed up. Yes, it's like you're high and the font's changed. Maybe to scare something. I don't know. We won't put it on until we know what we're doing with it. But then this still leaves me in a conundrum of where do I go now? I feel like I have the tools for certain things, but I don't know how to progress it. They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. That's about all you guys are getting out of me. It makes me think of it though. It is a green mask. It's just not the right one. Door jam. Oh. Well, the jam on the walls for one. That was beautiful. Why, thank you. I could sing like 95% of that song. I think there's like a word or two that I'm not exactly sure what he's saying, but you put the lyrics up in front of me, I could sing it. I'm not singing it though. Not here. It's not the right time. Let's check the portrait, as well as no? Oh, blank space. There's room for another picture here. Hopefully something that brightens up the place. Who said to put it on here? Because you might be right. You cautiously set the portrait onto a hook in the wall. It takes a moment to convince yourself it's hanging straight. But what did that do? Whoever mentioned that though was right. Surprised the camera you have isn't the same one from Say Cheese and Die. Did you see me use the camera, Captain N? On Dahlia? I can't remember who showed up when. No, you were here. You were here for that. Because did it work differently in Say Cheese and Die? Oops. Because I thought the whole point of it was, like, didn't you say, like, it shows, like, the future, but it's, like, a bad future or whatever? Because that showed me how I was, solving the whatchamacallit. Can't shake the feeling something is missing from this painting. You tap on the photo and it swings open, revealing a compartment hidden in the wall. Chess piece! Is a chess piece. Knight, you think? Fuck yeah! You snag the knight just in case it's useful later. Boom! You found the secret compartment after hanging a portrait over it. It's definitely an improvement. Let's go. Let's go to my room. It was you on fire? Yeah, you were right, baby. That was actually a very good call. Because this is giving me some progress. What a bad photographer to only get the body on the first part. You're like, and take the picture. You're like, don't you want to check it first? Like, nah, I'm sure it's good. Okay, so we need the knight to be here because it has to block. You place the knight on the board. It's got to block these two spaces. We're going to put this king in check. We have to make it so that he can't take the piece. In this case, the rook. Here, you place the rook on the board. So the rook's got the king in check. But the king could just take the rook. We have to protect the rook. Because if it's protected, the king can't move here because it's still in checkmate. Or still in check. Can't move here because the knight blocks it. Can't move here because the knight's blocking it. And then can't move here because the queen will be blocking it. This right here is checkmate. You place the queen on the board with the final piece in place. You hear a small click as the lower compartment slides open. This is why I couldn't, because I need a cassette player. Forget the stereo that typically would have a cassette player thing in there. I mean, I guess depending on what year, not all of them had it necessarily, but come on. I guess I just should have figured because it wasn't interactable. It made the future bad, just like the Tale of the Curious Camera. See, okay, that's what I was kind of thinking of too from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Usual Camera from the Twilight Zone had the same storyline. I'm gonna get attacked by William Birkin. Oh, get you. I don't have a shotgun. I don't have any form of weaponry. The closest one I've seen is the robot shooting its laser at me, and I don't have that. That was part of the robot. I should go pro? Totally. It's one of those ancient cassette tape players you think. Even Chad never had one of these growing up. Wow, even in this game they think it's ancient. Take the cassette player from its compartment. Alright. People used to listen to music on these things. Who would have thought? Wild! Yeah, I don't... Why put anything anywhere in this game? Half of this shit don't make sense. Let's use the batteries on the music player. You pop the batteries into the cassette player, each one slotting into place. Okay. People used to listen to music on these things. Now we take the cassette, not on the candle. Use it on the music player. The cassette slots into the player perfectly. Wait, no, it won't shut. You turn them both over in your hands, searching for the one detail you missed. Aha! You try flipping the tape over. Yup, it was upside down. It fits perfectly now. If I didn't read the computer on that, or the book, would I have done that properly? I honestly question. Rather than listen to it out here, let's go where it actually makes sense. Let's go to the kid now. Maybe he'll open that one door that's still blocked for us. How old do you feel? Because I'm right there with you. I know, if it's from 5 minutes ago, it shit's ancient. Just like when you buy a computer, brand new, top of the line, as soon as you get that computer, that shit's outdated, bruh. Here, listen and be funky. You press play and a funky tune plays from the speakers. The boy smiles, swaying back and forth to the rhythm. Is that how you dance, kid? Wait, I gotta have my arms the other way. You guys can't see my arms because my camera's cut off, but I'm dancing like them. Oh, he danced so hard he died again. Listen to Ariana Grande. Depending on what year this game is actually thinking it's taking place in, she might not have been around yet. Also, you'd have to manually, because I can assure you she's got CDs and stuff, but she definitely doesn't have shit on cassette tape. You'd have to make that yourself. You could totally do it, though. He's listening to the Mercs from YouTube. I know, it's like, how old is our kid? We're like in like high school and shit like that? Like, we shouldn't be that dumb. He vanishes, his presence bounding away from the house. A door directly above you unlocks with a loud thunk. Achievement unlocked, the ghost next door. Well, if these kids are from an older time, maybe that's just how they danced back then. Ask your parents. I'm sure they were around for that. Hey, Dad, how'd you used to dance back then? Oh, like this, son. You're like, I knew it. Dad's got rhythm. Booyah! You push open the door to your parents' room. Like at prom. Can I have this dance? You get onto the dance floor, you lead her over, and then you suddenly go, ooh, and she just like looks at you and it's just like, oh my god. She'll either be horrified or think you're a dancing master. You stealth creepily, you stealth creepily? You creep stealthily into the master bedroom. Why am I creeping around my own house? By my house, I mean my house. So this is how you won your mom's heart, Dad? Yeah, just like in Back to the Future. So that's how you two met. At the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. It's an overwhelmingly creepy twist on your parents' bedroom. It's all red in here. Blood red. Hey son, wanna know how I met your mom? I call it the grind. That's what in high school for us, I didn't go to prom, because fuck that shit. Our high school was stupid. And I knew prom was gonna be terrible, and it was. But they did not want the students grinding. I mean, I get it, but it was a big problem at our school. Red room. Yeah. Red room. Red rum. Red rum. The smallest bed. It's the perspective. It just looks small from far away. Stealth creepily. I mean, whatever works. Okay, usually it's your parents' bed. Right now, you're not so sure. It's best to assume the normal rules apply. No jumping. We can sleep on it, too. Ooh, swords. 2 crossed swords hang from the wall. Now we're talking. Please let me say I can take these. You attempt to pull the swords off the wall, but they won't budge. What a shame. They'd make today a lot easier. Fuck you. You give me hope for 4 seconds and you take it away again. The artwork on the wall is different. The signature says, Claude Moaning. There's a lot of ways we can interpret that. It's in our parents' bedroom, right above the bed, practically. We'll leave that one alone. It's one of the beds with the 7 dwarfs. I mean, they wouldn't be so out of place out of here, I don't think, necessarily. Cabinet? Chair? Window! The large window is the most striking element of the room. Mom loves to open it on humid summer nights. Well, I can check every chandelier, but not this one. You stare at the rug, hoping for answers. None are forthcoming. Oh, there's a chest, a trunk. It's a big trunk of valuables, you assume. It's a big trunk of valuables, you assume. You've never actually seen inside of it. Yeah, I have a mask. I already put it on, bro, and we tripped balls hard. And then the second time you couldn't take it off, so I loaded. Yeah, you sword on self, like this. Point towards self and thrust inward. You kneel down and locate the chest combination lock. You'll need to input the correct code. I don't have a code. I don't have the code. The code! Thrust the arrow into the chest. Let's sleep on the bed. You lie down, hoping to find the comfortable grooves you're accustomed to. They're not there. The bed is seriously uncomfortable. Oh, great. How about the closet? You used to hide in your parents' closet as a kid when you got scared. Today you're more afraid of what might be lurking in there. As you approach the closet, it slides open on its own. Well, we know where this leads, guys. The closet draws you in. You can't be sure if you passed through the door if the closet surrounded you. You stand at the foot of infinity. Achievement unlocked. Elevator to nowhere. So we got all the shortcut points. I'd like a shortcut point from here back to school. Why can't I get one of those? That would honestly be more useful. Well, I mean, you see the mask. It's like, we know the story of it, right? You gotta put it on. And it was worth it. It changed our font. You undo the latch and swing the window open. That's creepy. You need some toothpaste there and a toothbrush, bruh? Need some Colgate? Oh, turning to stone. A thick gummy liquid is slowly... We can use it on the walls. Maybe we can use it on the shrinking room. A thick gummy liquid is slowly dripping from the gargoyle's fangs. Maybe we won't have enough, though. A grotesque, twisted stone figure in the shape of a monster. There's slime dripping from its fangs. As you turn away, you swear it moves. You make a fist and give the gargoyle a few hard knocks. That hurt. Okay, why would you taste it? Why would you taste it? Very... Take a... Well, wouldn't that be a bad thing to do, though, Captain N? Like, don't we not want to take a picture of ourselves? Because that's going to mean trouble. Now, we know it's a bad idea. But we got to do it. We got to taste it, bruh. Got to make sure it's kosher. You hold your tongue out and catch a drop of the jelly. It tastes decent enough, but things take a disastrous turn. Your tongue feels especially heavy at first, then you feel your facial muscles locking in place. You try to run, but you can't move anymore. You trip and fall solid to the floor. You turn your head just enough to see the truth. You've been turned to stone. Ooh. Oh, I knew it would put me back out in this room. Really, it's just like an uninvited in all the other games. Tastes like Slimer's High C Ecto Cool. Tastes expired. Just like me. I have used the container on the saliva. You hold out the empty container, making sure to catch several big bloopy drops of the substance as it runs off the gargoyle's mouth. Alright. The thick, gooey ooze you collected off the gargoyle outside your house. Let's try it on the walls. I'm guessing we can use it on the walls. To lock them in place, right? So that they can't crush us anymore. Of course I had to taste it, come on. Maybe that book or whatever we were reading was lying. You can't believe everything you read in books. You gotta experiment, you gotta learn firsthand. It's how we solve the mysteries of the world. With real hand experience. Or first-hand experience. Real life or first-hand experience. First-hand real life experience. That's what we'll call it. I'm in oral phase. Yeah, I know. Just put everything in my mouth. Don't take that out of context. It's not like Medusa. Finally got stoned, Mega Man. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to back out one room here. Go back in, just so it locks it right here. I'm going to make the save point in here. And let's hope that this works. I did believe everything I read in Nintendo Power Magazine. Nintendo would never lie to us, right? They'd never lie about or deny Joy-Con drift. I'll check out the clip later. Honestly, when the thing popped up, it was a little spooky. It's like, ooh, it's a gargoyle with some nasty-looking teeth. It didn't scare me like the TV did, but I mean, still, it was just like, oh. You start to drip a bit of the gargoyle saliva out of the container, but have second thoughts. You better not do that until you're positive. Well, fuck you! Taste my peanut butter! You unscrew the lid and eat it. It's purple. Oh, I thought I had one more turn. I was then gonna try the jam. I'm gonna jam up these walls. Feeling vaguely hungry, you decide to bust out the jam. It's sweet and tart. Reminds you of PB&J. That did nothing. It's all a lie, guys. We're dead. We're dead again. What else can we use? Let's put the mask on! No, you wear that mask. You wear that mask and you trip balls harder. You hit that pipe. I like how even the font's different here. Alright, alright. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? Well, what do we know? Let's take inventory. We've got a mirror that we haven't done anything with. Markings. What made this? Use the mirror on the markings. Its reflection shows the mirror exactly as expected. Vaguely horny. Did I say that now, or did I say that last time? Or was that something we were just joking about before? I'm gonna use the TV remote on the wall, and I'm gonna pause it. Pause. Did nothing. Shrink yourself. Well. Also, I feel like the wall... Didn't I load before I had moved the wall ever? Because it's already one phase in on moving, isn't it? There has to be a way to get it even when it's down to the last thing. Can I take a picture? I tried this last time, didn't I? Yeah, I tried that last time. That did shit all. I could go for a sandwich. I didn't eat dinner before, so I'm starving. Is this kind of like my Ruby from Uninvited? It's not following me, it's not in my inventory, but it's killing me just as many times. Damn, so that didn't... What else could I turn to stone? What else could possibly need the stone? Or maybe that's not used now. Maybe it's maybe I'll use it on Slappy. I'll like whip out the bottle and be like, squirt, and he'll be like, no, you've killed me. So there's the shrinking room, which does shit all. The parents' room. How do we get the chest open? We need a code. We need a code for the chest. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that room yet either. The shed lock. I know. Turn it to stone? You know, Star? I mean, you might not be wrong, honestly. I hope. I mean, I would hope that we're not soft locked or anything like that. I'd really hope that the way to solve that, that room can be done in a single turn, in which even if you've already like made the walls come closer, you can still solve it, you know? Be sure to call him a dummy as you kick him to his demise. I know, right? Like a cheesy one-liner at the end of the movie. Or I could say that, put on some shades and go, yeah! Let's see. There wasn't anything here. That's the woods. The shed is over here. I mean, I'm taking a wild stab at it. It glances off the block with a loud clang. Well, that didn't. You didn't use it the right way, you dope. He's using it all wrong. Nope, none of that's working. And I doubt putting the mask on and tripping balls is going to help me at all. I really would have thought that there would have been something there. I tried using the shovel. Did I use the screwdriver at all? Nope. Photo, tongs, the camera, the sponge. Dude, put some jam up in that bitch. Put some peanut butter. T-Rex? The shoe. Try putting on the mask in different places. Yeah, there's quite a bit. And I checked my map just to kind of like be able to look at it as an overview, but I can't because there's got to be a way to charge your phone. There just has to be. I actually randomly got recommended one of the lockpicking lawyer's videos, and I watched one or two of them. Interesting stuff. Do I have anything else in my locker that could maybe help me? No, books, stickers, books, dicks, books. There's nowhere to go in here. Yeah, my homework. Push the bike rack for no reason, because it did nothing. I need a truck to, wait. I need a truck to budge that trunk. Well, I got one right here. You roll the truck along the ground and make motor noises. Roar, the toy makes cool sounds when you shake it. This is kind of just to see like what all these objects do even outside of... Use an old shoe. Books and decks. We don't know if the shed is actually openable. We don't know if we can break that padlock somehow or open it. Maybe you can. Otherwise, there's nothing else there. I mean, honestly, like, meanwhile, let's get soaked. We already dug up that. There's nothing else here for us to do on this. I might need a key, and this is my locker key, but I haven't found any other key so far, is the thing. And I can't take a picture on it, so that doesn't help me there. Let's go back to, here, let's just go check. Find out and beat him up for this. Damn you! Can't take the hose. There's nothing else in the van that I need. You wind... Did I do this before? You wind up and spin the globe with a mighty slap. It spins and spins before coming to a stop. At Transylvania. Spooky. I don't think I did that before. Can I use the shovel on the coffin? Screwdriver. Doesn't do any good. Turn it to stone! Nope. None of that would work. Tongs, remote, mirror. There's nothing in here. There's nothing else in here that I, like, missed. Yeah, I'm sure I just haven't found it yet. Not jumping in there. Yeah, he disappeared, but like I don't think he comes back again. There's nothing else of interest here. There's nothing else in our mailbox. Can I just like... Nothing's in there. The grill, that had the key. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. I can maybe take a picture of the monster blood since we knew it was on the map when we used to be able to look at it. It was still highlighted in red, like there's still something for us to potentially do with it. The entrance to that tunnel. The monster blood is still there somewhere, meaning you won't be going back. Oh, no, we can't. Have some saliva. Camera? No. Maybe I missed my chance to use the camera on it. No, it won't let me go down. Mask won't change anything. We need to be able to get to the mall somehow, but there's still stuff in the house here, and I don't think we have access to the mall, even if we did. Must be a leak somewhere. There must be a leak somewhere. There's some serious damage. Just go in there anyways. Don't be a pussy. Well, shoot. I mean, I could just keep beating my head against the wall and trying, random stuff. I feel like this needs to be used, but maybe not. That's back in the laundry room. We don't need to develop anything anymore. Make sure I'm not missing anything, obvious. Something out Town Center Gallery Mall. Yes, and we are gonna... Wait. Carpet? Where'd I click carpet? I clicked carpet somewhere randomly. The carpet looks extremely comfortable. Okay. You run your hand along the carpet, noting that it is indeed extremely soft and comfortable. Alright, you weirdo. I sawed this boat in half! Yeah, I know, right? Anything we could use the furnace for? I don't think so. There's nothing more value in there. The vice was a secret thing. I got everything out of the closet. This is your family's, but you aren't sure why you have it. You've never gone canoeing. I never noticed the canoe up there before. Heating up? I don't have anything I would, like, heat up. Kind of just doing a sweep here to see if anything jumps out at me. See if it'll talk to you like in Home Alone, yeah. It just might. We solved the chest thing. That's a dead end there. Just go to sleep again. All the toys are the same. Posters are the same. What is this right here? This little red thing that won't let me click on it. It's like, it's a yo-yo. It's a yo. I can see the string. It's a yo-yo, but it doesn't do me any good. I already opened that. The piggy bank does nothing. Can I turn these off? I feel like I don't need these anymore. Oh, I really don't, because now that's done. Put the mirror on the mirror. Oh, God. The leprechauns from that are terrifying. It's my pack of cigarettes. My smokes. Oh, we've been letting it run now for like an hour. We're fucked. We got the batteries here. The toys don't do anything else. A dresser. Oh my God. It's a cutesy little dresser befitting the new design of the guest room. Oh, it's film. That's nice, but that's not gonna progress us. That actually got my hopes up for a sec. Just like in Deja Vu, I just missed a desk or a drawer. I mean, it's great that I grabbed that. I guess I should be on the lookout for any other drawers, maybe, that I have not opened. All the toys freeze when I come into the room. Let's see. Nothing with that. Chest, dogs, photo. Oh, wait a minute. It's a simple sticky note with a hastily jotted password reminder. Oh. It says, I always remember my password in the bathroom. Oh, well that's nice, but we already solved that. Music, dogs, chess. Chess taught us how to play the chess. Music, does nothing. Dogs teaches you stuff, but I don't... Well, I guess it teaches you about maybe for the beasts from the east. And then the photos for how to develop. I don't know what the music's for, if it has any point, or we don't have, whatever we need for it yet. We read all the books we could here. Testing for... did I not try this before? Testing for a solid foothold. You begin your ascent. You turn back, however, when the fan nearly removes your head. We could be nearly headless Nick. Nothing in the thing there. None of the other books are unique. We might be kind of at a dead end here. I'm trying to think. Is there anywhere we could have possibly seen a code? Also, hold up. I do want to test. I know we tested it before. If I fuck up this room a little... and I back out, did the room correct itself? No, it didn't. Well, fuck this. I don't know why I thought it did when I tested the one time, but maybe I was just reading the room wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do retry. I want to do load. It shouldn't matter, though. That room has to be solvable with one action. Otherwise, you really would create an easy soft lock, and any player would naturally, like, have that happen. There's nothing in there. The wall frames, the portraits. Maybe just... No, this needs a combo. You can't just force it open. I don't have anything that has a code. Use the coupons! Just use the music. Oh, it's actually playing the music again. I'll have to look it up, Magus. I don't think we're gonna finish this game tonight, unfortunately. I really was hoping we would. Granted, I did lose like 20 minutes as well, but... worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, on off screen, I would do everything that I've done up till now. Since I know what to do, it would go a lot faster. I'd hate to have to do that, but I could if I absolutely needed to. I'll look up to make sure that there's no soft lock for this, because it doesn't... Again, I don't think we're going to finish it tonight here. And honestly, I'm kind of at a loss. Is that a desk I can... No. You can't open that. I'm looking for any drawers or anything. Just gonna keep knocking the gargoyle a couple of times. Give him a taste of his own medicine. So much of my inventory has got to be useless garbage. I still don't know if I can wash anything. Yeah, well, there's nothing I can charge that on. Yeah, see, I mean, there's got to be something I'm missing, right? I know, right? You do it like 3 times, the gargoyle just turns around and just like, BAM! Backhands me. Oh, dude, here we go. We'll give it a fancy little top hat. No. That didn't work. Is there anything I could combine? Anything that would seem reasonable to combine? Dude, the mask. Put the top hat on the mask. Nope. Use it on the video games. None of that works. I probably missed the opportunity to take a picture of the monster blood. Yeah, I'd say go ahead and at the very least, maybe if you could find just like what the very next step is, or at least a step that I can take, something that can give me progression, I suppose. But given where we're at, the fact that we still haven't been to a mall, which is where I assume the final showdown will have... The mall is probably the end game. You probably end there and face off against Slappy in some manner. But we still have to get to... What do we have? We need to get to the attic. We don't know how to solve the shrinking rooms. Or the wall, you know. We don't know how to solve that. We don't know if we can use the... Get through the padlock on the shed back near the school. There's a chest in here with a code that we don't have. If that's even how you open the chest. I don't know how to charge my phone if it's all possible. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe the phone only has limited use, but I feel like that's dumb if you can't recharge it somehow. A ton of items that I haven't had use of yet. A mall we're going to eventually get to, I assume. What you got? The mirror. Look at you! You're beautiful! Oh, that didn't work. Okay, the mirror. What could I use the mirror on? I've tried using it on the walls. That doesn't work. The mirror on the padlock wouldn't make sense. The mirror on the trunk doesn't make sense. Yeah, let me know, Star. I honestly am curious. And the screwdriver. You can? Okay. I just don't know how yet. And if I've... I thought that was a hand. I have a lot of shit that's useful right away. Well, fuck. This time in Belmont's mirror. I stole it from him. Okay, you looked it up? Yeah. Because I didn't want to look up too much if I was going to try to look up anything. Just because I don't want to, like, spoil too much. If I feel like I'm stuck, you know, that's a different thing there. Takes a while to get there. Well, shit. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You're saying the screwdriver and the mirror. Maybe is there a way that, like... What could I be using the screwdriver on? Use it on the mask. Take that, mask. Screwdriver on the console. Screwdriver on the pipe. You wedge the screwdriver into the coupling and use leverage to open it up. It doesn't take much. The pipe bursts open and gobs of gross goop gush out. It's the monster blood! That actually makes sense with the pipes being all connected. But now what the fuck do I do? Take a picture, Trick! You center the subject and snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. A Polaroid photo of disgusting green monster blood. Above it hangs a gargoyle which is drooling. I'm covered in gack! You hurriedly open the bottle and empty its contents into the green slime. Tension hangs in the air. Makes sense. The spots the gargoyle saliva touch solidify, hardening into gray stone. The effect spreads until the entire floor is covered in petrified sludge. And now the walls can't move in on us. Alright, thanks, I'm on fire. I don't mind getting a little bit of a hint for this game to make sure we progress in a timely enough manner. I mean, I guess I should have thought about trying that, considering the pipe was there, but plenty of other times there's pipes and shit that don't do anything. Screwdriver is used a lot, honestly. It's like the go-to item to solve half the puzzles in this game. Alright, let's get into the frickin' attic, shall we? Let's get up there. Achievement unlocked. How I got my shrunken head. Hey, there's a mirror in here. You got me, bruh. I got you. The attic is about as spooky as you'd expect. Dirt, grime, cobwebs, and a big ornate mirror. Well, that's just terrifying looking. Let's not look at that just yet. It's just a bunch of your old junk. The window provides a single beacon through the musty darkness of the attic. Bunch of my old shit. You hear muffled laughter. I heard that. It's got to be my reflection, right? It's gonna pop out and kill me. I know. I keep thinking I have a wrench in my inventory, but it's just a screwdriver and a shovel. I keep thinking the shovel is a wrench. Star, you got a point there. It is true. I just needed to use it not on the walls, but on the ooze, or the monster blood. But it's true. The saliva was part of the solution. The colorful remains of a piñata lie broken in the corner. Aw. No thanks. If you're that desperate for candy, there are plenty of other options. Cavity City comes to mind. Oh shit. You feel an icy hand on your shoulder. Dude, it's popping out. The spider that made these must be enormous. You hope he's not still around. I'm gonna see if it gets me killed if I take too long. Mom's old exercise bike. She put it together herself, and that was enough of a workout for her. It's been here ever since. What a waste. Your reflection shudders for a moment. Oh, that's the evil bad music. It's a really old black and white television. You have no idea why your family kept it. Your reflection lifts its arm and points directly at you. Want to shake my hand? Also, that TV, I can't even really see it. Where did I click on the TV? What are you gonna do? Just shove a bunch of TVs in your backpack? No, you wisely decide to leave it here. I've shoved everything else in there. You can translate. Piñata means piñata. Pull its finger. It's gonna make a real nasty noise. The reflection reaches its hands together for your neck. Oh yes. Strangle me. Your reflection in the mirror isn't moving. You wave your arms back and forth, but it simply stands there, staring. A spasm racks your body rigid, and you topple to the ground, unable to move. You roll your eyes, straining to see your assailant, but all you see is the mirror. Dude, that's creepy. Alright, well, that's what I was kind of thinking of. Yeah, I know. Choke me harder, Daddy. Harder, harder. What's the safe word? from this earlier in the stream. Either potatoes or pickles. That's the safe word. In my pants. There's a party in my pants, and you're all invited. Let's use the camera on the mirror. You center the subject, take a snap picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. A Polaroid photo of two mirrors in your attic, one large and one freestanding, the other a hand mirror. The bigger of the two is shattered. Alright, alright. It's the most expensive mirror you've ever seen. The frame is extremely ornate in metal. Iron, maybe? The image has a depth to it you've never experienced. Yeah, well, I bet you he's never experienced this! You spin to face the reflection, holding out the hand mirror you've been carrying. The image shudders, and a crack explodes across the glass. You scream bloody murder. A faceless voice screams, the mirror shatters, and everything falls silent. Achievement unlocked. I was your evil twin. This is my evil twin. Fuck you. Fuck me. Pickles. Oh, Daddy, pickles and potatoes. That sounds really kinky. 7 years bad luck? Shit. We're fucked already as it is. What more could they do to us? I know, the glass, like, explodes towards you. It's like, it's like, ah! Get a bad end. Oh, wow. The shattered remains of your least favorite mirror. Look at this, guys. It's a Goosebumps story called Let's Get Invisible. You used to read Goosebumps all the time when you were a kid. Of course, you knew that dummy on TV looked familiar. It was Slappy, the evil ventriloquist dummy. Well, I'll take that. You pick up the children's horror novella, and notice the author's name, R.L. Stine. If only you had a way to get a hold of him somehow. Maybe he'd know what to do. If his Goosebumps monsters are real, everyone's in a lot of trouble. You'd better get to them all. I mean, sure. Told the mirror to go fuck itself? Yeah. It's like he's putting his hand out. It's like, choke yourself. And he was like, no! Shatter. You throw the Goosebumps as hard as you can against the glass, but it falls harmlessly to the floor. What else could be... you sift the boxes, giving each one a cursory glance. Nothing jumps out at you. So I got the Goosebumps book, but, I mean, I don't really know how that's gonna help me so much. Wait, there was the floor. Floorboards are covered in layers upon layers of dust. Dude, let's jump on the floor. You make one big leap, slamming your feet back down on the floor. The dust explodes upward into your eyes, nose, and mouth. Oh, you can only do that once. Yearbooks, I can't see in that corner. Can you guys? Because it's dark as shit. Stack of mom and dad's old yearbooks. They were high school sweethearts, so these probably have a lot of sentimental value. As far as you're concerned, each one is just a book of memories you have no interest in. Mom and dad would probably be sad if they knew you felt that way. Yeah, it's just the truth. I'm just kind of clicking now because it is dark as balls in this corner. Like, I can't even see that, guys. It's ridiculous. And there's no like settings for brightness. Is that all that's in here? Oh, you walk downstairs feeling much lighter and something. The rooms are still all off, but it feels less like a haunted house and more like your house again. I don't know about that. You hop down the stairs, mind racing for a way to reach the mall when a solution stumbles clumsily through the door. Oh, wow! Did we solve the house, guys? What's left in the house? I don't think there's anything. Oh, it's my brother. You slam directly into your brother as you leap down the stairs. He barely seems to notice. Hey, Zero. Glad you're here. See all this crazy stuff going on? I know, right? Are you okay? Not really, he says while looking around, making sure the coast is clear. I realized something about Mom and Dad. Why they've been acting so weird lately. I didn't even see what I clicked on. Oh no, of course. It makes perfect sense. When did those creatures replace our parents? Huh? No, our parents are the same as they've always been. No, what I was trying to say is even more shocking. I'm not their son at all. I can prove it, Zero. You'll see. Mom keeps important documents in the trunk at the foot of their bed. Go up and get my birth certificate. Normally you completely ignore everything you just said. Even by Chad's standards, this latest theory is ridiculous. However, today might just work to your advantage. I'll make a deal. Since you're my brother, you know probably. I'll go get your birth certificate, but afterward you have to give me a ride to the mall. I know how to stop these monsters, but I can't do it without your help. Do we have a deal? Sounds like we have a deal then. You'll get the birth certificate so my fingerprints are nowhere to be seen, and I'll drive you to the mall afterward. Good. Remember, the certificate upstairs in Mom and Dad's room in a trunk. The code to unlock it is 1992. Do I need the candle? Hell if I know. I don't think I need half the stuff in my inventory. One small step for mankind, one giant leap in my pants. I know it's getting really late for some of you guys. I think Kick-Ass it's really late for you, but I don't know. Do you guys know how close I actually am to the end of this? Your brother Chad. He has a wild theory about his upbringing. Don't forget, Zero, you need to find my birth certificate and bring it here. It's in the chest, blah, blah, blah. The password is that. Let's go get that right now. I feel like the mall is the end game. We might have solved most everything. I went to the wrong way. We might have solved most everything in the house now. I feel like pushing to the end if I'm really close. I know it's going to be a much later stream for some people, but I feel like we're almost there. Unless the mall has several things. Marty, it's your kids. Oh. We'll try to push through as fast as we can if we are, Kick-Ass, if we're close. I don't want to look at the rug. Trunk. The trunk's lock disengages and its lid pops open slightly. You lift it the rest of the way. You are very close for the record. We gotta push. I want to finish it tonight because then we can start fresh with the next thing on the next stream. If we hadn't lost those 20 minutes, we wouldn't be such a tight spot, but let's go for it. Among other things, your brother's birth certificate is in the trunk. That must be what he was after. You carefully roll up the birth certificate and head downstairs. It's too much. You return to the hallway. Let's look at this. Your brother's birth certificate clearly indicates Mom and Dad are his parents. I thought I did look at the rug. Wasn't it like a shag rug or whatever? Your brother Chad, he has a wild theory about his upbringing. Look at his face. Here you go. You happily present the birth certificate, eager to receive your end of the bargain. Oh, I guess I was wrong, he says sadly, poorly hiding that the air has been knocked out of him. Chad shakes his head. I was so certain. You clear your throat. So, about that ride to the mall. Oh, right. He's certainly shaping up to be a pleasant companion. If it's that important, let's get going. He leaves the house, shuffling to his car while you follow. You hope that the drive improves his mood. Transition? Marty, I'm not really your parent. Marty. Why is he looking in the bushes like that? Still need a ride? Carrie didn't need the extra miles, but... I assume I can't screw myself, right? I think that's like... Is there anything left in the house? The attic, the chests, padlocks back at the school, you probably don't get in there. I'm just going to assume you don't get in there. We solved every room in the house, and we grabbed damn near everything, opened all the shortcuts. I think that's everything. Thanks, bro, you say. He forcefully nods towards the car, quite serious. You roll your eyes and add, thanks, Carrie. That's more like it. So, where's the old girl taking us? School to the mall. Like I said, I have to reach the town center Galleria. I heard something about the mall being closed today. You sure you want to go? I'm sure. That's the whole reason we're going there, remember? Duh, of course. Must have spaced. You both hop in the car and start toward the mall. And then your brother drives too fast, and he crashes, and you're dead! Achievement unlocked. Haunted car. The mall parking lot's completely empty when you arrive. Slapping his monsters must already be inside. Get out of the car, the door echoing as you shut it. Chad places a hand on your shoulder. Good luck in there, bro. I don't understand all the stuff you said. These monsters sound pretty nasty. If anyone can stop Slippy, it's you. Slippy Toad? Slippy, no! Do you get to validate your parking here? Yeah. You wonder why your brother didn't choose the closest spot. Classic Chad. What a Chad! The lot is so empty, it's absolutely desolate. You'd never find spots this close on a regular day. Your brother seems anxious. There are probably places he'd rather be. Done already? Did you stop Smiley? I think you mean Slappy, and no, I should get back to it. Ugh, it's not a lot to do out here, you know. Or at least he's gonna wait for me. So I guess it's not like you leave and you can't come back. The mall directory shows all the shops in the town center Galleria. Trash cans like this keep the parking lot clean from scum like you. Nothing useful in the trash, not even a hamburger. Would you really eat it if you did find one, though? Oh god, the entrance. Mall entrance up ahead, past the elevator. Oh, only one way to go. I should have checked the elevator. Oh well. You stand at the mall's entrance, working up your courage to go inside. You can vaguely see someone at the door on the other side of the glass. It's a nasty-looking cop. I also have the security thing. Decorative foliage meant to spruce up the mall exterior. By pressing your face against the glass, you can see into the mall. Someone is standing at the entrance. It's the town center Galleria. Kids must be hanging out here for decades. Must have been. It's a security card reader, probably linked to the door. This is a fancier entrance to the mall. On the other end, you could just go through Mayfield's. An inoffensive receptacle for the disposal of rubbish. In stark contrast to the bushes, it's spotless in here. They must have just changed out the bag. Real quick, I just want to check if the elevator is, you duck back into the parking structure. Can I click the elevator at all? The elevator travels up and down through the parking structure. You have no use for it. Okay, just so I know that there's nothing there for me to deal with. Let's listen. You press against the glass, straining to hear the figure on the other side. Somebody is talking in a heavy mechanical voice. Yes, sir. Nobody's getting here without my security guard. Card. I said guard. You can't tell who's on the other end or what he might be saying. Of course it's Slappy. No, of course not. I give it to the beast from the east for safekeeping. He'll probably do something strange with it. Who's going to overpower him? No, sir. My cover's intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, I'll keep things quiet until he arrives. Do not worry, Mr. Slappy. Ah, I knew it! Well, the automatic door isn't opening. Must be locked. There's a card reader nearby. Well, let's see. I got something for you. Take that. You pass the security card over the reader. It makes a subtle beep, and the door slides open. Let's walk back out and walk back in and save, because the thing likes to bork ya. Oh, he disappeared. Would I have died if I just tried to move in? When did we last save? We last saved very recently. Sorry, I gotta check. I gotta check if that's a death. Wait, what the fuck? Why is he not here now? What? Your brother's sitting in his car waiting for you. You feel bad for dragging him along, but what choice did you have? Oh, he could just randomly be in there or not. Is it random? Oh, sorry guys. It just got spookier in my room. Oh no. Hold on. I'll have the light back in a sec. That's funny. Sorry, hold on. I have to do it in a very roundabout way to get myself lighting. Wasn't that spooky? Okay, if he's gone, okay, whatever. I mean, I must have saved right in here, didn't I? Oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Oh well. That's disappointing, but oops, I didn't mean to use it there. Door slides open as you approach, you walk right in. You take 2 steps into the town center gallery. You scan the area for any signs of... Oh my god! The mall is closed for the day. Vacate the premises immediately. This is not a drill. The security guard roughly shoves you out the door. Next time there will be consequences. Disciplinary consequences. When your head stops spinning, you collect yourself and consider the situation. You'll need to keep a sharp eye out for that security guard as you sneak through the mall. You press against the glass here, but he isn't saying anything. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Damn it. I wanted to get consequenced on. I know, my phone is useless. Achievement unlocked. Shop till you drop. Dead. The mall is eerily quiet when it's empty. Your footsteps echo for what seems like miles. The directory lists all the shops in the mall as well as the payphones and near the restrooms at the food court. Trash is scattered across the floor. They've cleared out everyone here in a hurry. You casually glance at the trash can. It's full. There's a fountain up ahead. Looks like there's a massage kiosk set up in that direction. Okay, so there's 2 ways I can go. Rough cut. Looks like a jewelry store. Hazley's Toys, a staple of malls across America. Cuffs, maybe? Yeah. Take them back to our parents' bedroom. Let's go to the side path, I guess. You find yourself standing near the demo unit of the very best in massage technology. You consider the pricing and options on offer. You know, this isn't the worst deal around. Advertises for some of the restaurants in the food court. You are starting to get hungry. Oh, look, walk the tiger. Oh, camera. Security camera is aimed very specifically at the empty space on the floor. Facelifter. The sign implies the strange machine is a facelifter, and then demonstrations are free. I don't know about that now. What is this? It's massage oil. It relaxes the muscles and smells nice, too. Well, don't mind if I do. You pocket some massage oil. It was a free sample, right? Yeah, keep telling yourself that. They are set up in every mall, ready to give customers the most embarrassingly public massage of their lives. Do you like swordplay? Shank! These pamphlets discuss the history and benefits of massage at length. Sounds like these machines are a revolutionary new technique. It might be worth reading later, so you tuck it away. Well, read it now. You begin reading from the pamphlet. Results not guaranteed. High dosage is meant for novelty use only. Huh. Well, we gotta use the facelifter. We gotta get that facelift. There's no way you're gonna put your face in a machine called a facelifter and turn it on. Come on! Don't be a pussy. Well, let's use massage. You climb into the massage chair, checking every few seconds to make sure nobody's watching. Ah, that's nice. It's an ample-sized empty spot on the floor. It'd be a good place to put a display of some kind. Display. Roar! Not sure what I'd put there. Something's got to go there, because the camera's got to see it. Oh, there's a room. This door leads to the employees-only catacomb that runs behind the stores. Expecting it to be locked, you turn the knob of the employees-only door. It opens. With the giddy eagerness of a child sneaking extra dessert, you slip into the back passages. You're surprised at how much of a non-event this is. You're not sure what you were expecting, but this is just a hallway. Oh god. It's a pretty boring brick wall. The mall doesn't go into any trouble decorating the areas the customer will never see. Disassembled boxes from one of the shops. They probably forgot to take these out. You start to lift the pallet, but drop it as a splinter thrusts itself underneath your thumbnail. Youch! It was too big to haul back anyways. I didn't mean to do that anyways. Merchandise arrives on these pallets. You can think of a million awesome things to do with pallets. They seem wasted here. Oh, I'm waiting for him to pop out for sure. This door leads to the back room of one of the mall's shops. Well, lift properly. Yeah, okay. Struggle with the handle, but it's either locked or broken. Oh, God. Am I just looping? Yeah, it's Kokiri, like, forest. It was definitely the same room every time. Because look, it's the same locked door. Great. Alright, well, we'll come back here. We got other parts to check out. Continue further into the mall. Stop near the large decorative fountain at the center of the mall. Your favorite candy store, Cavity City. You usually go to the one closer to home. Oh, you were actually talking about an actual thing, an actual store. It's a bookstore. You like going in and flipping through books without buying them. It's closed for the night, though. That's Leftovers, the second-hand, left-hand store. It's one of your favorite shops to browse. Good lord. Dude, a chainsaw? You never tell these plants are real or fake. It's a very fancy tiled fountain full of clear, glistening water. Not glistening water, mind you. Glistening coins just beneath the surface. You pull your hand away as soon as it touches the water. It's boiling hot. There's no way to reach those coins as long as the fountain is full. Not without burning your skin off. Fountain's full of coins cast aside in hope of divine favor. So many forgotten wishes. Okay, we need to be able to turn this off then. Use the tongs. Doesn't do anything. Take a picture of the fountain. Probably not worth rating film. No, you probably have to drain it somehow. Let's go to the... You head towards Cavity City. Thoughts of sour worms and chocolate making your mouth water. The flute on top of the fountain. Oh yeah, malls definitely can be like fit for her. That's like, especially at night when it's all closed and everything. Shit's creepy. The store is bright, colorful, and smells like strawberries. Definitely a candy destination. 1 pound of candy for $10. What a deal! Perfect blend of crunchy, salty, and sweet chocolate pretzels. You can't just walk around with loose candy everywhere. You need something to store it in. You're supposed to fill these bags with all the candy you want to buy. Take one of the bags. Candy, prepare to meet zero. You dump more than a few chocolate pretzels in the bag. Am I stealing? You don't recognize this particular candy. It looks jelly-based, maybe? One thing at a time. Oh. Various and sundry candies. You wonder how much it weighs now. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter which one you click. Sour belts, taffy, fruit orbs, fruit caps, gum worms. Take a handful of worms and squish them into your growing collection. Oh. You scoop a generous portion of shelled fruit juice into your baggie. Oh, you can grab like all of them? Oh wait, I bet you I can only get like so much maybe? I know, I'm totally stealing. Tuck a few belts into your candy bag. Take a handful of worms, squish them in your growing collection. Some gummy fish swim up and scoop up into your bag. That was the scoop that broke the camel's bag. There's now candy all over the floor and a useless piece of plastic in your hand. You have to grab a certain amount of candy of the right kind. Ooh, candy corn. Candy corn is waxy, crumbly, and tastes like chalk. Some people hate candy corn. I totally get it. I like candy corn. I don't know what to say. I like it. I can totally understand why people don't, though. It's fluffy blue cotton candy. It's more or less just solid sugar. Fluffy blue cotton candy. It's more or less just solid sugar. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to this bag here. You find a way to get the cotton candy in your... Oh, wow. I'm actually taking each individual color. Do I? Now, that blue is not quite the same, but... Wow, I literally just, like, took all of that. Alright, cool. It's my candy now! Yeah, I know, it's like, we're just totally breaking the law here. But then again, I mean, we're trying to stop an evil dummy, so all bets are off. Counter's been wiped clean, which is good. You don't want your candy on a dirty counter. It's the cash register. At this store, you pay based on the weight of the candy in your bag. You step closer to the cash register. First, you weigh the candy, then you pay that amount of money. Then the register prints out a receipt. Oh no, when you weigh something on the scale, results are shown here. Do I have to actually do math out of what each candy weighs? The scale weighs your bag. The more candy inside the bag, the heavier it will be. Oh no. I'm gonna have to put the candy on the scale. Scales are delicate pieces of machinery and shouldn't be used for anything but their intended purpose. Candy. Sometimes yogurt. Alright, calm down. Well, shoot. Well, put some sour belts into there. If I use it on the scale, place your candy bag on the scale and wait. I have to hit the exact amount. Shit. You said I was close. How close am I? We're pushing pretty hard here at this point. I mean, if you guys are up for it, I'm all for pushing for the end here if we're darn close. I feel like, again, the mall's got to be the end game. Although I'm looking for things so I can write. So what is this? The sour belts. One of that equals 8.08 pounds. That's not a whole lot. Fruit caps. What was that? Fruit caps. Which means the fruit caps equal... Okay, these are a little heavier. This is 16. We need to get to a pound. Fruit orbs. Let me write the name first. One hand, here's the hand. You're thinking too hard about it? Am I? Do I just add shit and it just naturally gets heavier? Do I not? Let me ask you this, I'm on fire. Do I need to actually do math, or is it much simpler than that? Because if it's not, what is that? What was it before? 24? 24, that's 15. Look at the top shelf. Top shelf. Of the candy? Do I just need the taffy? Oh, well, shit. It grabs your face in a vice grip of flavor and pulls you into the tiny plastic bin. You struggle, but it's no use. The creature doesn't bite you, it just keeps sucking until there's nothing left. Now that's hot. Damn it. Fuck, I knew it was gonna do that too. I gotta get the cotton candy again. It's basically grabbing the right combination, but it's not based on the weight. All the way to the right, and then one down. Are you talking about this shelf? Ew, malted milk balls. All the way into the right down is just the taffy. Achievement unlocked. Go eat worms. What the f... How did I just get a random achievement? I need 5 candies total. If I take some of these... 12... Fuck. Well... I mean, you say I'm thinking too hard, but it's almost like I don't know how I'm supposed to do it besides math. Gumworms. Swedish fish is not one of them. Is it just... Is that one 27? Now I don't know. Oh, you know what? I can empty out the contents to, grab them just one at a time. It is 27. Okay. Because if I can... I'm gonna take the candy corn. And it seems like I could only grab, like, maybe, like, 5 things. Milk balls. 0.9. Top shelf, last 4 on the right, 1 down, far right, middle. Wait. Top shelf, last 4 on the right, 1 down, the far right, middle. Take those 4 and 1 down. I don't... sorry, I'm not understanding your directions. What did I pick up? What were these? RB root beer barrels? At this point, I would just take, honestly, the answer of how many I need of what. Just like if you know, like, I need 5 barrels and a worm or something. Because at this point, I am just doing them. I didn't even take any of the thing. That is not that. What was that? Sugar caps. That was the sugar caps. I have quite a few things here that are pretty weighty. Did I get everything? I think, oh, jelly beans. Actually, it's very annoying that I have to go back and forth, though, like that. I feel like I have damn near everything now. So I just need to make it equal a pound, I assume. But how many things can I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can only do it with 7, supposedly. And I have to make it equal exactly 1 pound. You have a lot of options. Like if I did 3 of those, that's 75, 77, 79, 81. Alright, I'm just gonna try this. Assuming they're all weighted the same, I'm gonna take some gummy worms. I'm gonna take 3 of those. 2. Oh, come on, computer. 3. So that should be 81. Then I need sugar caps. 1 of those. And then 1 milk ball. And that should equal a pound. Also, I just got... Sorry, guys. Apparently, I was disconnected from the chat. If you were helping at all, I didn't catch any of it. The last thing I saw was from I'm on Fire talking about take those 4 and 1 down, you should be golden. And the chat has been disconnected since then. Wait. I hit a pound exactly. Why didn't that do anything? Is the goal not to get to 1 pound? Here, hold on. One of each of those? Really? Alright, hold up. Empty the bag. You can take some of this? Wait, I don't get it. Why is that? Why does the solution have those marked if they get you killed? These 5 were selected, but this taffy kills me. I can't pick up the taffy. Yeah, I mean, I made a pound for the thing, but it didn't work. Like, it didn't trigger anything. Unless it has to be a completely full bag of candy, and I can't use it as much as I was. Did I find the phone yet? What phone? If there's a different phone besides my dead cell phone, then the answer is no. In the meantime, I'm taking all this. Then I'm saving the thing. Oh, you say I'm near the end, but how close am I to the end? There's still a lot in here to do in this mall. You stand at the mouth of the broad food court. A sea of cheap tables and chairs bordered by restaurants of every variety. Payphone, maybe I need to do that first. Well, we'll keep exploring for now, I guess. You're always waffling about the fries at Chick Cutlet. I was gonna say Chick-fil-A. Chick Cutlet. They're impossible to resist when hot. Looks like this note has some directions on it. You might need these to navigate the back hallways. Ah, so now I won't get lost. Whenever you sit in these chairs, you forget they're attached and spin around, horribly banging your knees every time. Plastic trays for carrying food. Every restaurant has a different style, and you'd hate to be the guy that has to sort them. Never wanted to let an opportunity pass by. You help yourself to the plastic tray. Somebody left their lunch behind. Looks like it was tasty a few hours ago. You sneak a nibble of the forgotten meal. Or it feels like you won't be forgetting it for quite some time. That's disgusting. The oddly shaped plastic tables are typical of mall food courts. A visible layer of grease coats each one. Ew. Like the commercials say, walk the tiger. Gourmet Chinese food is just a walk away. A walk somewhere else, probably. It's a buffet-style joint called Put a Spork in It. They serve a little of everything. They're a jack of all cuisines, master of indigestion. Pretty standard food court trash can. There's a little shelf on top where the food trays go. Ah, there's the payphone. I don't immediately see anything that jumps out at me. The restrooms are strategically tucked out of the way in a corner along with 2 ancient payphones. You shuffle to the secluded payphone corner. Standing at the payphones just outside the food court restrooms. It smells bad. I'm gonna need coins, though. I need to be able to drain the thing first. It's a really thick book of cheap paper. Oh, this must be a phone book. It lists every phone number in the area. I see kids wouldn't know what a phone book is these days. Yeah, when we get back there, Kick-Ass, I might take you up on it. Security camera's aimed right at the phone. If you stand there long enough to place a call, they'll know. Oh, can the security guard see me if I'm doing some stuff? Apparently the order in which you get the candy matters. That's just silly. I've never had to use a phone book for years now at this point. You can just Google it. You never used a payphone, but you can't imagine this one works without a receiver. It's a payphone. If you knew who to call and had a few coins, it would be perfectly usable. I'm gonna have to put you on hold. The phone receiver makes a sickening crack against your head. You assume it leaves a nasty bump. Ow! The guard's steely boot rushes up to meet you on your way to the ground. You focus on the sound of the dial tone. Jesus Christ, somebody bring amber lamps. He knocked me the fuck out. Holy shit, he's there. That's creepy. I've got you now! The security guard rushes towards you, knocking your breath away with an expert tackle. He's fast, and you don't have time to recover. Mall food court, there are worse ways to go. Dude, fuck yeah. He just kicks your ass. Alright, well, I can't do anything with that right now anyways. I have the things so I can go to the back of the places now. Raw Mobile Cop, yeah. A Robo Mall Cop. Aw, look at the adorable kittens! I'll take one. You've been behind on things lately. Maybe this calendar will help. It's a set of normal playing cards, but the art on the back is from your favorite RPG. You never had too many playing cards. It's a highly posable figure from a popular TV show. You take the action figure just in case you find time to play later. Priorities, man, priorities. It's an ironic T-shirt. What's in a nime? What's in a nime? It asks. You don't get it. Sure, I'll take some free swag. You fold the shirt into your bag. Chad will probably get a kick out of it. Dude, so much shit. The decorative cell phone charms feature an adorable little mascot. Pick out a strap that catches your fancy and pocket it. Oh my god, it looks like Slappy. It's one of those cell phone slaps with a cute little mascot character. It's an unattended mall kiosk. You can find anything in these things. It's a very small chest. There's not room for much of anything in there, so it's probably decorative. Carefully open the delicate chest and are surprised to see there's a key inside. Ooh, small key with a hat on the fob. Pop the key out of the chest and into your pocket. Hat from the store, okay. Bonsai tree, prime example of the delicate art of miniature tree cultivation. We actually took the tree. You carefully heft the tiny tree into your backpack. You've always wanted one of these. Dude, with everything in your backpack already, everything's gonna get destroyed in there. Get into the trash can. The mall's on top of this. Bone-chilling books. One of the few proud bookstore chains that refuses to go digital. A pet store called Little Shop of Hamsters. So is that all they sell, or... Zapp's Arcade is one of the few remaining bastions of coin-operated gaming. You probably have time to take a look. Once mom dropped you and Chad off to buy a Father's Day gift, you accidentally spent all your money in the arcade. I feel you on that, man. I know how that goes. We've taken everything we can from the kiosk. Hell yeah, they got Simpsons, man. Little Shop of Horse. That's what I was... It made me think of that. For sure. Before we go into the arcade, you stride confidently through the mall. Stores passing on either side. Mall comes to a natural end with Mayfield's department store. That's Hat Matters, a division of the Hat Beat Dashers mega chain. At any rate, the only hat store in town. Decorative plants, blah, blah, blah. I gotta kind of start skipping some of this stuff here. Oh, take the film. This is a small mall version of the local movie theater. You wish it was open. You could use a movie to take your mind off all this craziness. I'm gonna mess this tree up and he's gonna like it. You're really looking forward to Lizard Man 2. The first one is a classic. You've seen it at least 27 times. Going ape in Blastovision. You've heard about this one. Blastovision really defines what cinema can be. Mayfields, where you can actually move there. Huge department store chain. The perfume department is visible front and center. Try to lift the heavy metal shutter, but it's clearly locked. Well, we got the key for that. After several valiant attempts, you're forced to accept your key doesn't fit this lock. You must be some other way into that hatch door. You hold on to the key until then. Probably from the back doors, or from the corridors. It's rated R. You walk through the gaping entrance to Mayfield's. The gaping entrance. What a word. Bracing for the wall of perfume. The sharp sting of 50 different perfumes assaults your senses the second you cross the threshold into Mayfield's. The flowery fog is especially thick today. You soon realize it's not a cloud of cologne, but a shroud of smoke. Out of which steps a hunched figure, his eager grin dripping ill intent. This is going a lot longer than I thought it would. I honestly would have stopped at the beginning of the mall. A shrunken troll of a leprechaun, he's dressed with a flair that contrasts his scruffy demeanor. Cronby's me name, and if ye be a sport, I'll present ye with one fine quiz of a sort. It's more of a riddle, yes, a riddle it be. And the only way past beyond here is through me. So here's the big moment. No more delaying. Open your ears, child. It's your riddle, I'm saying. I'm thin as paper and smell like the breeze. Try as it might, static won't cling to me. So roll that through your mind, wits quick as a dancer. When you solve the puzzle, simply show me your answer. But I must be upfront and issue this warning. If you answer me wrong, you won't live to see morning. Wow. Well, I already know. I already have the dryer sheet. Before we do that with him, though, glimpse of some promotions that Mayfield's running this season. It's compact face powder. It smells kind of chalky. I'll take that. Slide the compact into your pocket. This one must be new. Eau de Bat. Eau de Bat. Test it? You spritz a small amount of perfume into the air and breathe it in. It smells musky. Sure, I'll take it. Ooh, lipstick. We gotta get pretty, boys. It's a tube of lipstick. Seems like the color Mom wears. Grab the lipstick. More varieties of makeup than you could possibly imagine are displayed here. Some must have been used by unscrupulous window shoppers. A makeup counter without mirrors to check your work would truly be a nightmare. Put the dress sheet in his ear. Shoe department, shoes, women's. Good lord. You leave Mayfield's, return to the home proper. I just want to make sure that it saves here because... Forgot my clue, did ya? Well, there's no cause for flogging. I'll restate the riddle to kickstart your noggin. Blah, blah, blah. Something tasty. Here, have a bonsai tree. Holy shit. 6 feet, bro. That's fucking creepy. I'm taking a screenshot of that shit. No, I'm afraid that simply makes no sense, which means you must now face dire consequence. Holy shit. There's no mystery what Crombie has in store for you. Good lord. Yeah, I screenshotted that shit. Screenshot. Let's use the camera on him. I think there might be an achievement for using the camera on everything. You said to the subject, snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. Polaroid photo of Crombie the leprechaun. He's holding an item from your house. Well, I already know what it is. Have some dryer sheets, bitch! Aha! Well, there now. You got it. Something I didn't expect. So congratulations, dryer sheets is correct. Since he played by the rules, I should do the same. I'll leave ye alone here just as quick as I came. Good, now fuck off. Achievement unlocked. Deep in the jungle of retail. I mean, I made him leave, but like, would he not let me if, could I not have explored if he was in my way? I know, we're so far into this here, though. if I had known it was really going to go this far into the mall, it's like I am curious now how close you think I am. We've been going now for about 3 hours. I don't know how much longer I want to push it. It's already later than I intended, but it's like I have a feeling that we're going to finish it well within time next time, and I don't want to transition midway. There's a couple of rooms still with some puzzles and stuff. We still haven't even encountered Slappy. God. It's like I don't want to necessarily have to look it up, but like I really would like to know like how close am I? Turn left and head to women's department. I mean, you're just trying to help out. I mean, to be fair, you could look at a walkthrough and it says, oh, do these couple of things. If I was not talking over every little thing that's being displayed and we just literally clicked everything that needs to be clicked, we would fly through it definitely in time, I think. You stop in front of a clothing display in the women's department. 3 mannequins stand arranged in odd poses. It is kind of creepy looking here. I don't know. I think I kind of leave it up to they're naked. It's up to you guys. I know, because for some of you it's late. I know, Kick-Ass, it's late for you and you have work. Would you rather I stop it here and we'll just finish it next week? Or do we continue to push and hope we finish it within, let's say, the next 40 minutes? I think it's kind of more so up to you guys. I normally don't like going up this late like this, but it's like overalls on the floor. It looks like they are. Typical pair of overalls. You wonder why these haven't been in style lately. I never liked wearing overalls. Something about the strap over just bothered me. And the buttons. Snag the overalls and find a spot in your bag. I mean, I could push. If we could say get it done within the next 40 minutes and be done by 11 o'clock my time, I'm okay with pushing it. But it's more so like kind of up to you guys. Oh, well. I mean, we've explored, I think, most of the mall. Most of what will be left to do is solving the puzzles, right? Maybe we, oh god, fitting room. I feel like I need to take one of these mannequins, over to the camera. To get sunned up so 40 might mean at most 2 or 3 shots at each remaining puzzle. And see, my fear is that it's going to take much longer than I intend. I think the safer play is to stop it here for now. And that way we can kind of make sure we take enough of our time finishing out the rest of, we'll go back and finish the candy puzzle. We'll go back to the back room, get in there. We still have to do the payphone, the fountain. See, there's a bunch of things that I know I still need to solve, and I just feel like I don't want to be rushing because I feel like it's going on too late. As much as I hate to stop here, just for how in the middle of things we are, it's probably the safer bet. Because then we can comfortably deal with... Oh, fuck you. Shoplifting. Prepare to be shop dropped. The security guard leaps from behind the counter, perfume bottles in either hand, spritzing you in the eyes. You tumble backward, blinded by the floral undertones, and trip over a toppled promotional display. You hear the exact moment your head hits the tile floor because it echoes several times. You don't so much feel it, however, or much of anything again. I think that's probably a good stopping point. There's more to it, I think. Yeah, it's effective like pepper spray. Yeah, see, I don't want to rush it and not enjoy actually reading the dialogue and checking out all the weird things in the game, so... I think it is safer to stop it here for tonight. We started a little late because... started proper with the game a little late because of the Twitch issues. So, I mean, we've realistically actually been going for about 3 hours here, which is really, I think, the max limit I want to push it. I think it'll be just better for everyone if we'll save it for next week. We'll definitely finish it next week, though. If you guys did say that we are at least near, like, the end game stuff here at the mall, which I figured we would be, We will definitely finish it next week. The question is, will I finish it halfway through the time, in which case I would then swap over to the other game, or will we stretch this out to just about finish it by the end of where I would normally kind of stop, and we'll call it there and start the next game fresh the following week after that. We'll kind of play it by ear. I'll have the other one ready just in case. Oh yeah, potatoes and pickles. And in this court, you're guilty. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, well, like I said, if you're looking at like a walkthrough on paper, it could look a lot closer. And again, if we knew exactly what we're doing, grab this, use that, talk to this, do that, you could just fly through. But that's not what we're doing. I like looking at the different objects in the room, actually taking the time to figure some stuff out, you know, actually experiencing the game. Because I could just speed run the end game by clicking all the right things, but that's not really playing the game at that point. So I don't think it would get true value out of the game, of the end part here, if we did that. Yeah, and I told myself that, kick-ass. Normally I go for about 2 hours for the 30-minute game, starting from 7 to 9 o'clock my time, with a little bit of fudging time kind of in between here. I told myself for this one, about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 if we're trying to, like, finish, like, we're right at the end of the game, we know we're almost done, we'll stretch it to 3 hours. I told myself that would be okay for this particular month, but I don't want to push it too much for that, because, like, it is super late for you. It is a work night. I still have work tomorrow for me. I don't want to stay up too late. So I think it'll just work out better that way. So a little bit longer stream can be okay, but I don't want to push it too much. Yeah, I don't think you'd find it in Nintendo Power. We could really use the counselor's corner for that. It literally just had 2 rooms on the walkthrough. I wonder if any of the other rooms are kind of like extra per se. Or if they literally maybe only listed, like, the key rooms that matter. Because, like, I picked up the lunch tray and some of the other stuff, like, may not matter. So maybe, like, you know, that room, like, didn't actually matter for the purposes of the walkthrough that you're looking at. So, I don't know. Also, I don't want you guys to necessarily, for these kind of things, to look at a walkthrough too much. Because I also don't want to spoil it for you guys. It's a fine line I try to walk between, you know, like, it's new for all of us, or if I get stuck, I can maybe rely on you guys to look up just, like, the next part to get me going. So, it's okay. But either way, I mean, we made more progress one way or another, so we'll see how it goes for next week. It's alright. Yeah, the shrinking room was really kind of a problem. I mean, part of me thinks I should have maybe been able to figure that out, connecting the pipes to the ooze from before. Subconsciously, I kind of like, I knew that was like a thing, but I didn't think it would come into play in that room. So, yeah, the bad ending. Yeah, Slappy wins in the bad ending, which I'm okay with. Sometimes the bad ending can be good. Well, more like entertaining or fun. A bunch of bollocks, I agree. That room sucked. It was definitely the most confusing room. Like, I kept thinking, like, there was something else we could have done, but... oh, well. Yeah. No, either way, I appreciate your help, and all you guys, too. Like, it's you know, getting help from you guys one way or another to help kind of get through some stuff if we're really just kind of, like, taking too long to get past this one thing. It's like, it's fine by me. I don't have to do this game 100%, you know, without a walkthrough. You know, I want to try to figure stuff out on my own, and with you guys for the most part. But if we're just stuck, it's just like, you know what? To move things along, let's just get the next piece, and then we get, you know, rolling again, you know, to the new stuff, and we can go from there. So it's okay. I don't mind the help. I honestly ask for it occasionally from you guys, anyways. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that this only really has one true, like, ending. You have death screens with game overs, but in terms of an actual ending, I'd assume there's only the one, maybe 2, if, like, a final decision you make at the end, if at most. I don't see there being, like, multiple branching endings for this kind of game. So, let's go ahead and go back to the title screen. But anyways, so again, went a little longer than I intended, but that's okay. We will finish this next week. And I must confess, I think I have a problem, because ever since the previous week and then like in between last stream and this stream, all I've been thinking about is playing this game again with you guys. Like the rest of the week to me like didn't even matter. Like I didn't even really care about the weekend so much. I just wanted to get back to playing this. Which is, that's really not like that. I think that's kind of a problem if I'm not really looking forward per se to like, my weekend, my days off. Of course I enjoyed that, but like all I could think about was, oh man, I can't wait till we get back to playing more of that so we can finish the game and do stuff. I don't know, maybe it's a good problem to have. You know, at least I've been enjoying it, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as well. Eat everything, drink everything. Oh yeah. So far, we've pretty much tried to eat and drink everything accessible to us. A gambling problem. Well, now that you mention it, no. Yeah, I know. A brambling problem. More like a rambling problem. You guys know I have a real problem with rambling. But anyways, we will end it here for tonight. It is late for quite a few of us. I gotta download and upload this and all that and get it all scheduled and everything. And I need to eat. I'm starving. I didn't think I'd go this long, so I held off on eating dinner because I didn't have time before. Yeah, well, I'm glad it does for you guys too. It honestly does. You guys have fun with it. I look forward to it a lot. I really liked that we're doing this for this month, doing something a little bit different. You know, I definitely want to get back to the 30-minute games, but doing something different for the month of October, I think is a real fun twist. You know, mix it up a little bit, play some fun stuff. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the next game that I do have planned. I think you guys will. But yeah, 10:30 for me. Yeah, I mean, same time for me. But it is late enough with what I need to finish up for the rest of tonight. So we will go ahead and switch to the end screen here and call it a night. Thanks everyone for coming out. Let me make sure I get everyone. I'm on fire. Star, Captain N, Bro, Kickass, Moxie. I already got you, Kickass. Magus, I got you. Got my brother. I really do hope I didn't forget anyone this time. Dang it, stupid thing. I keep pausing the music. I think that's everyone, right? I always got to repeat the names. Kick-ass, bro. I'm on fire. Star, Captain N, Moxie, Magus. No Karen tonight. Shoutouts to Karen. Alright, I'm out. I'll catch you guys for next week, and we will finish up this game, and depending on time, we'll see if we're going to jump right into the next game or hold off until the following week. We'll figure it out. Don't let the witches get you. Have a good night, guys. I'll catch you guys later.